Welcome to episode 12 of season 1. We want to thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoy.
Bye, everybody.
Who would like to start us off with a recap?
I can give one, but it ain't gonna be good.
Does anyone else have any more confidence than him?
We were magical
Let's
girls. That's about
ask
it.
The woman who wrote a book.
I have a 2.5-hour recap on YouTube if you want to watch that.
Well, let's all just go. We'll live react to
Okay,
that.
yeah,
That
Okay,
sounds
so
There you
so we went with Sophia. We went with Sophia through a Tory gate to the place of the organization. I can't remember their name.
WRC.
The WRC. We met a lot of people. We discussed. We found out that Oswaldo is this weird fucking rabbit,
That's true.
and they're everywhere and nowhere at once. We met a lady who we saw premonitions of in our dreams. She has yet or to meet us or is lying about the fact. And she has this interesting time capsule that is apparently a locker, a safe, an anchor in all of the timelines that you can put stuff in, and alternative use could take from it. So if if you're feeling generous to your quantum self, you could make yourself a sandwich.
hmm
Um,
Very important application of that.
and I think we discovered that the WRC is somehow in the Dreamlands. We're not quite
Mhm.
sure how it's stable here. We do know that it's if you spend an extended period of time in the Dreamlands, it just essentially distorts your reality.
Mhm.
The gentleman that explained all this to us was a very, very shining example of this because he's actually like a 26-year-old. He used to be a 26-year-old hot guy, and now he looks awful.
Mhm.
And I think that's pretty much what we did. We didn't,
We talked to a
did-
hippie guy.
Yeah, we did a lot of talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
It
really
was a
didn't
very
fight
information dump
anything.
episode.
Mhm.
It was it was. Lena was very, very toned out.
Okay. I'll give you an E for effort.
Oh, fuck you.
Go ahead and take your beat.
No one else was bothering to step up to the plate.
Yeah, no,
I totally
you
forgot.
did. You did good. You covered pretty much all the bases. You went there with a lot of questions. You guys went to the WRC with lots of questions, and unfortunately, all
Not
they
a
seemed to
lot of
have for you
answers.
was more questions. Um,
I Le- well, no. Lena wouldn't know this. Never
Okay.
mind.
So you did meet most of the people there. You did. The only person I think you didn't get an opportunity to meet was Taz, or Paz, I should say, which is just short for Topaz. You found out that the GOC, the Global Occult Coalition, the people that were like the armed Americans that were outside of the photo club, apparently were only there from a miscommunication. And that they and the WRC are going to be involved with setting up basically your secret identities as some sort of internship at a museum.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, we there was a dude with a red face named Paz.
Mhm.
Our dreams are not encrypted and could be snooped by the dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a woman with a Walkman named Kaz.
Yep. Casio.
Yep, but Paz called her Kaz.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you guys did all that. You met everyone there, and then afterwards, you asked the very important question of whether or not Sophia had ever seen Frozen 2. And so
she
she had not, and therefore you guys decided to have a sleepover
Oh
at Kishimiki's house.
Oh no.
And that is, in fact, where we had left off.
By the way,
And
sorry, I'm going to interrupt you for just a moment. Can I count that as circle time?
yes,
my
I would say that's absolutely circle time.
Big hype.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like circle time. Yeah. For us GMs who should have read the book.
Huh? I think Amanda's muted if she said something to you.
What is circle time?
Oh, sorry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was chewing my cookies. My bad.
Understood.
Cookies?
No, circle is a merit that lets me regain wisps for spending time with friends and such.
Oh, dope. Hell yeah. Absolutely. That was definitely spending time with friends.
And such.
Shit.
Yep.
And yes, Nick, I made cookies. I have ginger tea and cookies.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
How long
So,
does it take to get over to your house again?
These are not for you.
so,
Michael, fight
just
you.
a couple of things that I'd like to state. We put together some. I put together some very unconventional for Roll20 things for this session. So there might be some bugginess, maybe some long load times. I just want you to be a little forgiving for that because I am squeezing everything I can out of Roll20 before I drop it forever. Because this will be our last session in Roll20, period.
Yes, because yours, truly, is spending all of the pain and suffering time,
And I appreciate it.
Please
of getting
stop saying
foundry.
period.
Foundry, work,
No.
Okay. So, since it's the last episode of the season, we have to do the intro a little different. We, for once, actually start with the intro. So, go ahead and hit it.
Okie Doki Mythology Club, episode 12. 1 minute to midnight.
All right.
Damn it, no Iron Maiden reference.
I was going to say the same thing.
So.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one who was singing 2
Yep.
minutes to midnight in my fucking head.
100%. I was singing it with you.
You guys are settling into. You've got some sleeping bags and some cots set up, splayed out over the living room. The Frozen 2 DVD is on its menu.
DVD, we're in Japan. Can't we at least have a Blu-ray?
Okay, fine. You're on the main menu of the Blu-ray, and it's just got that generic whatever the Frozen 2 theme is playing on loop. There's a lot of mostly eaten snacks just strewn around everywhere. You've all changed into your jams, and you're just all getting cozy.
But I don't own jams.
Well then,
it's okay. You can borrow some of mine.
What does? There's no way in hell.
I know.
Lena, it appears you don't have any jammies. Here, let me go get some for you.
What, are you gonna raid your mom's wardrobe?
Lena
Fisher is 6 feet tall.
No, Lena Fisher is almost 7 feet tall.
I quickly pull out an extra set of jams and hold it up to Lena and look at the jams.
Could you specify what size these jams that you're holding are?
Japanese small medium.
Whoa, those are really small. That's so an extra small in American.
Yeah.
Elena, she's holding what looked like doll clothes in front of you.
Yeah, I try to put try to put one 6'10" arm through one of the sleeves before putting on the shirt, and it stops before it gets to the elbow.
Well, I guess it's gonna be
And you
another.
see the world's largest pout face.
Guess it's gonna be another arts and crafts night. Pulls out sewing machine.
No, thank you.
No.
Let's see. Sophia's going to rummage through her suitcase that she brought because this is the first time she's ever been to a sleepover, so she didn't know like what all to bring. So she brought everything. Her suitcase is massive. It's like the size of like a recliner chair.
Are you going back to Italy?
And she says, I have a spare, and she's maybe a size smaller than you.
So she's 6 foot.
Size and a half.
Oh, so she's 5'8".
Yeah, all right. She's tallish.
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 How
Remember,
many-
she's not Japanese, she's Italian.
Oh, that's true. So
Yep.
she's
She's
slightly
European average.
taller. Yeah, well. Look who you're talking to. Clothes are a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Well,
Is there like a robe? Like does your dad have like a robe? I'll wear
you're
that.
okay.
I mean, you could just sleep in your underwear and bra.
Who sleeps in their bra? That sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And maybe a sweater? I don't know.
I live alone. So there's no reason to wear.
Are those just
Jams.
like test rolls?
No, I'm rolling in the background for you, and then I'll just tell you what I got.
Oh,
Fucking 6.
what are you?
You got an exceptional success on some bullshit.
What does everyone's? I'm assuming. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume
Everyone else is having this
Ishimiki's
conversation,
got some
and
kind of
Rika,
bunny ears.
Rika is in the corner and is turning wisps into seeds of light, just kind of like trying to tune out
Oh.
the rest of the group.
Well, that's not very circle time of her.
We already had circle time. We watched Frozen.
Oh my god.
No, we haven't.
It only has to
started
be
yet.
No, we
hour.
haven't started yet.
No, it's. I was implying that it's after you guys have watched the movie, and it went back to the main menu.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like maybe 11 p.m. at night.
All right, everyone.
Rika is doing almost go to bed things. She makes wisps or makes
So
crystals. That's what she does.
Brush your teeth,
Yeah.
make some
Make
seeds of light.
You know.
So,
Yeah.
Since,
Okay.
so everyone, since we've had such a bonding experience tonight, I would like to add one thing. Could we listen to my favorite song?
Okay.
Huh?
Are you asking the players or the characters?
No,
Because
no, I'm asking the characters. I'm not asking.
yeah. What do you guys?
What?
I don't think we ever
What's
talked
your
about
favorite
like.
song.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Miku.
Oh god.
I'd like to show you.
I would like to know what it is first.
The fear build.
Yeah, I'm curious too, because you're being very edgy about not telling us what it is.
Troubadours
I would just
intensifies.
like to show it. There.
Show it. That's not how you.
Is she about to whip out a
No,
ukulele?
no. She's like, no, like she's trying to like tell you guys, like she's like really nervous about it.
This
She's
better
like,
not
I-
be a euphemism.
Can I just play it off my phone?
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
See, so she sheepishly takes out her phone,
Mhm.
scrolls through it, hits play. What comes out is Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Oh. I mean, I'm American. I start jamming out.
So here's my question. Is it in Japanese or English?
You
English.
motherfucker.
Okay.
If it was in Japanese, I would have broken
So-
that phone.
Quite a few of you.
Yeah, only I understand the actual lyrics.
Lena knows the lyrics.
I'd
The
like
rest of you would have to roll
to-
academics plus intelligent to even know what it's saying.
I mean, I don't think Yamamoto needs to. It's her favorite song. She's probably like looked up the Japanese.
I'm not gonna assume that. I would imagine
You do
Yamamoto is.
realize they do take English classes, right?
Yeah, it's high school. You don't know complex like.
Mhm. I'm imagining Yamamoto is just sitting there like
Okay, why can't I open my
shouting out
now?
what she thinks the lyrics are in very broken English.
I'm just
Unless
repeating
you
what
make an
I-
academics plus intelligence.
Even I'm just repeating what they're saying.
Yeah, you could repeat what they say. That doesn't mean you know what it means.
I hear.
You know what? Fair point. What do you need? What do you want me to roll?
Academics plus intelligence.
What syllable is it that the Japanese can't pronounce? The L.
They cannot
I
do
think
L's.
it's
So the part where it's Masters of Hell, she's going.
Master of Hell. Hera?
Oh my god.
Or maybe it's the other way around.
All right, what am
think
I
it's ours,
rolling?
yeah.
Academics plus
this.
English. If
Academics
Yes!
plus
or
English?
academics plus
success.
intelligence. My bad.
Intelligence.
Okay,
She-
Yamamoto knows what the song's actually about.
Academics plus
Intelligence.
I got a
Rika
1.
has made 5 seeds of light, by the way, so I'm up to
Oh, dang.
11. I linked you in Discord the extra like rules for having a bunch of
Okay.
them, just so you're aware of it.
Damn. Okay. Uh huh.
And now Rika is
see.
going to brush her teeth.
So you all apparently know enough about English to understand the lyrics to Master of Puppets, and you guys just kind of.
Why is that your favorite song?
Well, I don't really share it too much, but I'm what. Lena, is this the correct term? I'm a metalhead.
It sounds like it.
I really like metal music. I just don't share it often.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing. I think it's time that we all get some rest. I proceed to get up and initiate
Initiate
gesture
sleep
for
time.
everyone to.
Slaps knees. Well,
Yeah.
guess it's about.
Mid-
Wow.
And I start getting my stuff out. I turn on night lights. Have like
Hell yeah!
star
Gotta have
shit
those night
going on
lights.
my ceiling.
This
Not
is,
the glow in the dark ones, but like the
Yep.
little globes that rotate.
Oh my god.
this is in stark contrast to what Lena is used to.
Oh yeah.
You know, the
And
funny thing
also
is that song
Akamoto.
is
I'm-
8.5 minutes long.
I assume Michiko Akamoto is sitting there like, where are the blackout curtains? There's too much light from the moon coming in.
Where's your
kind of?
Where's your
Rika
computer?
comes back
I
into
need-
the room wearing like what looks to be rather expensive pajamas that are just like plain, kind of boring, but they definitely look expensive.
Like satin.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Fucking silk.
Hicks boy.
Yeah. Michi has basically a raggedy old T-shirt and some sports shorts, and
Mhm.
she does have her laptop still. She's doing some last minute setting of notes and other things, and then going to bed.
Okay.
Kishi Miki comes out in pink fuzzy Totoro pajamas with the little hood ears, and she whips out her pink kawaii sleeping bag,
Oh my fucking
Kawaii brand.
and
Kawaii brand.
she brings out some sleepy time tea for everybody.
This is how
Oh
I
my God.
imagine it.
Okay, that is an adorable like carrying bag for the sleeping bag.
May I? So I guess we're going through pajamas, right?
Not me.
So
If you
Himari,
want.
you see Himari in a full like long sleeve shirt and pants that are completely blue with muffins all over them.
Hey, perfect. All right.
And since Lena
What is
has
Sophia
nothing,
wearing?
Sophia is all right. So I don't have an image. I'm sure there is one out there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll Google it. Mike, you were saying something?
well, since Lena has no pajamas, she's just gonna stay in her school uniform.
There is not any images of this character with pajamas. So, we're just gonna go with they're black and red.
I could have swore we came directly to.
They're a plaid actually. Yeah.
We came directly to Miki's house, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't stop at home, did we?
I think the stopping at home would be implied.
Oh well, then I just have a
Even if we
t-shirt and boy shorts. You know, very not Japanese pajamas.
Yeah. Since we already
So-
since I already said that Sophia had a big old luggage thing, then
Yeah.
we'll imply
So
that
kind
everyone
of
went
like-
home first.
This shirt's a tight fit.
So Lena and I are kind of matching-ish. Then I'm assuming.
Ish. Yeah. Very tomboy, very American.
Very low effort.
Yes. All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before you all drift to sleep?
Can I check the Okie Doki Mythology Club website that we set up when we first made the club and
Sure.
see if there's anything on the forums? Did anybody like comment on any of the pictures that we posted on there? Is there anything of note?
Waiting
Or is
for
it kind of like a dead
was
zone
gonna get
because
around
it's
to
new?
actually like making a mock-up of what the site would be. I think that'll be a Foundry thing I'll want to throw together, but I'm gonna say,
It's okay if you say Ghost Town too. It is a newer club. I'm assuming there isn't much traffic. right
yeah,
now.
yeah. You've gotten a little bit of interest from the Culture Festival.
Oh.
And there was that weird footage you guys had, and
Hmm.
there's a string of comments on there. It's kind of posted to the legally distinct version of anime YouTube called like
legally distinct.
yeah, like called GooTube or something.
GooTube? No, don't go there.
All right, well I don't know, BooTube,
Oh god.
I'm not sure which is worse.
YouTube,
Just say Billy and call it a day.
Billy. All right, well it's on the Japanese whatever the Japanese use for YouTube, probably
Yeah.
YouTube.
Probably YouTube.
And there's a line of comments. There's a few that are like, "Whoa, this is really spooky." There's a couple of bots. There's like a couple of people like, "Oh wow, this is obviously photoshopped," and like some people posting stories of their own encounters with the supernatural. Kind of your usual stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Oh my god.
But there isn't like any usernames or anything that I recognize from like people from school or anything.
A popular
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
one of the most popular video sharing sites in Japan is Nico.
Of course.
God
Miko
damn it.
Miko.
Yeah.
All right, so your Miko video has like
No, Nico.
oh really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, your Nico video has 568 views.
Beautiful.
Yep. It gets
That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Our-
That's pretty good.
Our
It's better than
inventory
us.
club is doing better than our actual viewership.
I know, right?
34th most visited Japanese website.
All right.
That's why it's imaginary. It could be anything you want.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to sleep. I'm satisfied. We got some traffic on it, so.
Okay. So, you all drift to sleep in the comfort of each other's company.
I had my donut, by the way.
Good.
Dreamless donut.
Ah, damn it.
You are frozen, out of focus.
Is this NTSC or PAL?
I don't
Hmm?
fucking know what that is, dude.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna start
Please
over.
Don't interrupt.
You are frozen, out of focus, staring at a moving ceiling that doesn't go anywhere. You are surrounded by cold conversations whispered and murmured just beyond your understanding. But you know they are talking about you, staring at you, belittling you with their unseen presence. Pins and needles wash over your body as it screams out to be released from this paralysis. You are cold, feeling like you are galaxies away from the nearest source of warmth. The isolation folds over you, redoubling every minute. You feel the urge to survive, the tenseness of adrenaline, and the sensation of fight or flight that lasts for what seems like dozens of hours before you finally awaken, exhausted, spent, and empty. Please wipe your sheet of all remaining willpower dots as you wake up soaking in sweat and tears in your own homes.
Wait. Hold on.
You up?
So we have
Wait,
no
all of
willpower?
us?
You have no
You
willpower.
have no
Oh, I thought
willpower.
this was just a
Your
Tyler
willpower
thing.
has been
Oh.
completely cleared.
Remember,
Okay.
willpowers are check to use, so all of your boxes should be checked.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoops. I've been doing it the opposite the whole time.
It
Yeah.
begins.
Okay.
We will start
Fill them up.
with Rika.
Wait, sorry, what was it?
Fill them up.
You wake up in your bed. Your tears have soaked into one of the decorative pillows. The maid, Mrs. Yugiri, has left you a bento box after cleaning the house. There is a little envelope with about 4,000 yen in it. It's double what you normally get for a weekly allowance, along with a note to the maid mentioning an extension of your parents' business trip. There's no mention anywhere in the note about giving you more allowance in the instructions that were given to the maid, so you assume that this was her doing that. You aren't sure why, but you get a sense that you don't need to go to school today. And you look at your phone and notice that it's about noon on Tuesday. Though you don't remember anything from the last 36 hours. Lena.
Hold on. Important.
Yeah.
I have a Gale mark yet, and I have no willpower.
So
Oh,
your
no.
okay.
So I don't know if this is
Your
a dream
Gale
or not.
your Gale marks actually cleared. So apparently,
Entirely?
well,
I had
it
two.
took yes. Apparently, in the 36 hours, you must have taken a second one.
Ah. The good
So
old GM reset my my shit.
no, I thought of this.
Very well.
So no,
Okay.
your Gale marks are actually clear. And if you guys look at your collective, I don't know where you're storing the dream donuts, but there would be one more missing.
Dream donuts.
Yes. Now, Lena, you wake up on your old ratty mattress. It's not a tatami mat or a futon like most Japanese people are using. You made a point to go out and get a real damn bed with a
Hell
real frame
yes.
because
Sleeping on the floor in this cheap, rundown apartment hurts.
exactly. There's a few posters on the wall covering up various stains and holes. And despite having a fan blowing directly at you the whole entire night, you are covered in sweat.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's Wednesday.
You're not really sure what day it is, actually. Your phone didn't charge last night. It's dead. You try to flip on a light and realize that the power is out again.
Not again.
You are able to eventually find a battery pack to charge your phone.
Shouldn't have sold the generator.
Yeah.
Wait, if the power's out, how did the fan stay on?
Magic.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I suppose that's a pretty big plot hole in it, huh? That is weird, isn't it? We're gonna go. It's faulty connection, and for some reason, just that
No,
outlet wasn't working.
Every
I mean,
single
I've
plug
got-
except for the one for the fan.
So having been in a situation where having been in a power situation, you can have a phase on the electric grid blow, and it only affects certain things.
Really?
So like, yeah,
Take that,
yeah. When I was in Detroit,
plot
we,
holeless.
when I was in Detroit, we had a phase blow, and it was like a horror
Alright.
movie. Shit was like flickering on and off, and most stuff didn't work.
All right. Yep. That is cool though. Yamamoto. You wake up on the couch. You're kind of sprawled out on it, and the chatter of the TV has stirred you awake.
Did we leave the DV or the Blu-ray looping?
Nope. Yamamoto woke up in her own house. You aren't sure why, but you also know that you don't need to go to school today. No one seems to be home, but there's some leftover pork tonkatsu in the fridge. There is a note on it. It's from your mother, and it says, if you need anything, feel free to call her. Akamoto. You wake up
Mhm.
to the front door opening.
Okay.
You are in your room, equally covered in sweat and tears. You forgot to turn off your computer last night, so in your very dark room, it's all kind of lit by this bright blue flare of the computer screen.
Mm.
You can hear someone walking up the stairs.
Do I recognize the footsteps? Do they sound like my mom or my
They,
dad or
they
anything?
sound pretty heavy, so you'd think probably your father.
I call it, hey, Dad.
Your father walks up and kind of cracks open your door a little bit, and he looks exhausted. You note that on your computer screen it says that it's about 12:15 p.m.
Mhm.
And he goes, "Oh, hey, Michi, you're still here. Oh, right. That thing. Uh, Listen, we need to talk about what happened, and you know that if anything's going on with you, you can always come to me. I want to talk to you about it. But right now, kiddo, I am spent. So if it's all right with you, we can talk about it after I get a little bit of sleep. Is that all right?"
Yeah. What specific event are you talking about, though?
What? Mm, Um. Well, you don't. I mean, I know you didn't know the girl, but I mean, that's I. He seems really flustered. Hold on. His phone rings, and he pulls it out of his pocket, and he walks around the door, and you kind of hear him like cursing under his breath. Oh God, you gotta be kidding me. Look, I actually gotta go, sweetie. Mom's gonna make dinner when she gets home. Just stay out of trouble, okay? And I love you. All right?
Love you too. Keep me posted if there's anything that is newsworthy for me.
He doesn't know how to respond to that, and he goes downstairs and presumably heads over to his car.
Just so you know, that whole time my face is one of concern, mainly because I'm assuming that it's very rare for him to
Well-
be this exhausted.
And you also look like you've been crying all night. Your eyes are probably like almost bloodshot, all kind of like really red around the eyes.
True.
So.
But it's more, I'm not trying to be like haughty or anything. I'm trying
Yeah.
to be at a place of
Oh yeah,
concern.
I know what you're going for.
Okay.
All right, and then lastly, Kishimiki. You wake up not in your sleeping bag at a sleepover. You aren't in your living room. You wake up in your bed, buried under your kawaii stuffed animals. They're all soaked with sweat, and you have sunk into your extremely plush pink bed. Your cell phone is vibrating, and it catches your attention.
I reach out a hand and grab my cell phone.
All right. So you grab your cell phone,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this.
Whoa.
Looks like you had been texting Sophia the other night. And this is what you see on the phone. You don't remember any of these texts. You don't remember what has happened in the last 2 days. And it looks like the last message she just sent you was, I went by her house and her parents didn't even recognize me. Can you meet me at the usual place?
Did I send that or did Sophia?
Sophia did.
Okay.
Oh.
So Sophia's at the right, you're on the left.
Oh,
for the
you have that
messages.
backwards.
What is the date and time on this message?
The most recent message?
Yeah.
Just now. It's
Oh,
literally
so
why
it
your
was
phone was
literally
vibrating.
just sent
Yep.
just now. Okay.
Yep.
Do I know what the usual place was, or do I have to roll for that?
Well, it's Sophia.
Fua,
So-
pancakes.
Pancakes.
Every episode.
It's contractually required.
Hold on. I'd like to see if I have. Where are the list of our spells on the character sheet again?
Second page.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think there is really anything that could help me figure out what is going on.
No, this.
Alright. I screenshot everything on my phone and group text all of the other players.
Okay. You group text the rest of the Mythology Club.
If only my phone wasn't dead.
Well, your phone has charged at this point. You found a battery.
My phone is so cheap I can just pop in a new battery.
Exactly.
Take that, flagship fuckface.
And is there anything I could roll to try and recall the last couple of days?
I'm gonna say that is gonna be it won't let me move around on your character sheet. 1 second. I think we determined that it was wits plus composure to remember something.
Yes.
So wits plus composure at a -3.
Oh.
Worth a shot, cause
We can all roll this, right?
Correct.
Do I have my wallet?
Are you ready?
Yeah, you have your wallet.
for
Then
the
I don't
chance
care.
die?
yeah. Speaking of, okay, I get
Nice chance die.
Boom.
Does this
Mm,
work?
I did it.
This,
woof.
this is not a
Ayo.
chance die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got something.
Machiko?
Yours should have been a chance die.
Mine?
No, you had one die. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
So, everyone except for Akamoto,
I don't, because I didn't bother.
Oh yeah. The only thing you can remember is that the vague sensation, the almost deja vu sensation that you've had lost time before, a long time ago, and you don't remember why, and you don't remember the circumstances. You just It's like if
I do.
It's like if you've ever knowing whether or not you've gone under for a surgery or before. It's that sort of sense of lost time. you remember that this is something that has happened to you before. Yes, even you, Lena.
Whoa.
You have lost time at some point. Michiko Akamoto, you are someone who keeps rather extensive records. You keep up with blogs, you record things, you write down stuff in notes and
The
journals and
internet
make
has
to-do
everything.
lists. And you decide to do a little digging in your own personal, like, little caches of information. And you find that apparently yesterday you had all gone to school, and it was a fairly normal school day until one of the students, Pastel, had jumped off the roof and committed suicide. You remember the police showing up, you remember school closing early, and you vaguely remember that there was quite a bit of commotion and that school for today was canceled.
Okay. Do I know, is Pastel like someone that I recognize from like one of the other clubs? Was she part of any clique or anything like that?
Pastel was not part of any club. She was one of the delinquents.
Oh,
She was very soft-spoken, and you don't think you've ever actually talked to her yourself.
okay.
So, does everyone respond to the the call to go to Wafua Pancakes or the group message? I'm assuming you guys have like kind of a group text
I mean-
message thing.
Yeah.
Is the hot water working?
That's a fair point.
Does what?
I'm gonna make a roll. I'm gonna say a wits plus craft.
Oh shit!
Witscraft.
So a chance die.
Or
For what?
you know what? No, I'll be nice. Survival plus wits. To see if you can get the hot water running.
Blow myself up in a cloud of WD-40. Oh come on, no cold shower. Yeah, no cold shower.
So it's
You successfully blow yourself up in a cloud of WD-40.
it's iffy. It's back and forth. You get in and you're getting
Ha.
you get some hot water, but it's sporadic.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
almost worse than if you had gone in to just a cold shower.
I mutter about not being able to have shit in Detroit. Finish my shower and head towards Fuafua.
Okay.
Yeah, I take a shower to wipe or to wash off all the sweat and tears and everything, and then I go over to Fuafua as well.
All right.
Same
Kishimiki,
response.
Yeah.
what spell were you considering?
Yeah. So,
Don't you have to transform first?
yes, I'm going to first of all transform, and second of all, it's really bothering me that I have lost time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to use the blessed ability of trace the threads to seek out the correct person to talk to about why the time was lost.
Interesting. Let's see.
By the way, we haven't been making transform rolls. I don't remember if we've just decided those weren't a thing or.
Wait, what?
Transform rolls.
You
I
have to-
mean, we're
it
not
transfer-
transformed right now.
To transform and use charms, you must
Roll.
Oh,
have a transformation roll.
Quick question on the willpower being used up. Is that for both untransformed and transformed?
Both.
Yes.
Yep.
Both.
Willpower is shared. What would be the normal roll to transform?
Transformation roll is belief plus inner light minus shadows.
Belief plus inner light.
If
Oh,
she,
I think that's pretty substantial. All your beliefs are like
when a princess
7 or 8.
When a princess wishes to transform, she has 2 options. She may either spend a wisp or make a transformation roll. If she spends a wisp, she transforms automatically as a reflexive action.
I'm gonna say until something starts affecting your belief, or you guys get shadows, until there's a reason, then I'm gonna say transformation is a given.
Yay, it's free.
Cool.
But
Sweet.
should you guys start to lose belief or gain shadows, that is when you're actually going to have to try to transform. Because as of right now, I'd say you're a blank slate. Like there isn't really any reason for you to doubt yourself.
Does that work the same for me then? Because it's the opposite for me. I don't have to roll to transform. I have to roll to like go back to normal.
To untransform. I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Making sure.
So that'll be interesting.
Or
okay.
maybe you have to roll to maintain your transformation if your belief is shattered. Because I feel like that would fit mirrors more.
The princess.
Losing belief is a very scary thing.
Yes.
Or shadows are to the same effect.
Shadows aren't the worst.
So
Losing belief is the
No,
scary
I'm just
one.
trying to think of your character though, because I feel like she wants to be transformed all the time anyways, so maybe instead of rolling to untransform, like
Well,
whatever affects our ability to
so
transform, you have to maintain.
I think
For-
that's the point. She would
for-
struggle to untransform because she doesn't want to so badly.
For transformation, you technically have to maintain it outside of a scene with a wisp, but since Miss Wisp Generator over there can
It can certainly bite her in the butt. I could think of many ways.
Okay.
including the butt.
So, let's see. Kishimiki, with your spell, trace the threads. So, you gain the blessing condition, and I'm going to say we're just going to translate this to you're going to get a bonus of +2 to trying to find out what the hell happened with Sophia, because it's gonna go to Sophia. But
Okay.
I'm gonna say I would like you to roll, actually. I know this spell doesn't have a roll, but I'm gonna give you an opportunity to roll to get a little something extra. Okay? I need you to roll your composure plus inner light. Okay. You get a flash of insight, and you see Ruby. Sapphire's friend.
Okay.
Okay. Are you guys all heading over to Fuwa?
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yes.
I am going to. Do I have to stay transformed to maintain the bonuses?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna walk around like looking like
Yup.
that.
I'm.
I mean, it's Japan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too weird. All right. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk in there transformed.
Cosplaying on a Thursday.
So, thankfully for you, as you guys approach, you look inside, or you see that there's no one here other than Sophia. And there's actually a closed sign on the door.
Oh, I can't go in.
Yes.
I knock.
Sophia notices you guys as you approach, and she is going to rush over, and she is going to unlock the doors, and she looks completely flustered.
What the hell is going on?
Oh,
The last thing I remember is we were at Miki's house, and now it's what, 3 days later?
What
Yeah,
happened
what
to our
happened?
slumber party?
Well, wait. Let's get inside
What?
before we yell at each other on the street.
okay. I'm so sorry. There was a couple of our cooks called in sick, and so the owner just said they all could take a paid day off.
I don't care about the restaurant.
Oh, then what are you talking about? I thought I had a great time at the slumber party.
Yeah,
And
now it's 3 days later, and I have no idea what the hell is going on.
we had the slumber party a day and a half ago
Yeah, day and a half.
on Sunday.
Yeah,
Where-
Sophie,
What
Sophia,
happened
we
yesterday?
don't remember yesterday.
Okay, you don't remember what happened?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go get some food for you. Just go sit down. You're scaring me.
Harumph.
Welcome to the party.
I like the two people still out on the street.
I'm like zoomed way in. Oopsies. There we go.
Sophia comes back, practically stumbling with these plates. She clearly has never worked a day here in her life. She's constantly putting the plates down on the table to try to reorganize, to try to get them over to you. And by the time she finally gets the tray and the plates there, after almost dropping them, she puts them all on the center of the table, and you see these really, really goopy pancakes that are obviously burnt on the bottom.
Food is
one
food.
one side is completely burnt to the plate, to the tray, and the other side is just completely uncooked. And she's just standing there kind of pouting, trying not to cry. And she says, I didn't
Thank
know
you.
you had to flip them.
It's okay, Sophia. Thank you for making them.
She hands out a couple of cans of soda.
And also, sorry for busting in with questions. It's just waking up missing a day is a little jarring.
Yeah,
Miss,
no one here at this table other than you remembers what happened
After we
36 hours ago.
well, 36 hours ago we had a really great slumber party.
Yeah, and after
happened
that,
I don't
after
remember anything
that.
after that.
we
Well-
all
We went to sleep, and then what happened?
Well, then the next day we all kind of hung out. Your mom made breakfast, and then you all had to go to school. I came back here to
well,
help out.
Did you see Ruby at all?
Ruby?
well, not to scare you or anything, but the people you hung out with weren't us.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I went to sleep and I saw what could only be felt as fight or flight for an untold amount of time. And then I woke up in my apartment. I have no idea what happened after we went to bed.
Okay, can you continue telling us
too.
what happened?
Okay. I mean, you all went to school. You texted me, saying that you were really confused because you didn't have dreams last night, and it felt like static. And I said I'd go ask Hatter and see if he could help. And I think I got busy, and then I was really worried about Sapphire, and I've been trying to call her. And I'm sorry, who's Ruby? Is that one of the old, one of Sapphire's group? The old.
I can't explain it, but I get this sensation that Ruby knows something about what happened.
Wait, Ruby.
Who-
That's the we. Ruby isn't around anymore. We
didn't we
took care
kill
of her.
We killed her.
Yeah, that was
killed
Sapphire's friend, right? Yeah.
Where
That-
does someone go when
that-
they die?
That was the lady whose neck was relieved of her head.
Yeah.
I still get the feeling that she had something to do with this.
Okay.
Well, what are you saying? She just came back
I
from
don't
being
know.
dead?
So wait. Sorry, you said something very weird. You said that those weren't the people. Then who am I who I went to a sleepover with?
No.
I
Quiet,
remember
Lena.
that.
Quiet.
But you know how we supposedly told you that we had a dream full of static?
Huh?
Well, me, and I point to myself,
Uh-huh.
have been dreaming about that for 36 hours, and I've only just gotten back to my body, as it were. So I have no idea who you talked to, but it wasn't me. And I point
Unless
to
it
my
was
head.
us.
I would like to pull out my Shikigami
Okay.
Oswald, help us.
and see if Yuki knows anything about this.
Sophia, is there some way that our memories could have been erased?
Maybe?
Would it have something to do? Because don't you guys remember that dream where they said our dreams were unencrypted?
We
I
need to.
vaguely remember you guys talking to Cass about that.
What if they hijacked our heads?
So, are you okay right now? Like, are you?
I think so.
As far as I'm aware.
Okay,
Shut
well,
up.
We need to talk to Hatter.
I have no idea who Pastel is, and I have no idea. I didn't even know someone died.
yeah, I don't really know. I don't really go to the school, but it's apparently one of the students committed suicide. You
Yeah,
mentioned them, but all of you said that you didn't really know her all that well.
no idea who they are.
Did any
Yuki
of us know?
appears, pops
Yuki,
into existence.
Yuki, have I?
Whoa, you look awful.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, friend.
Care for a pancake?
Ew, no, not those.
Rude.
I'm still eating mine.
Have I been asleep for the last day and a half?
No, you've been jostling me around on your backpack for the last, like, day and a half. You went to school yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You and your little clubmates got together, did some studying for some exam, whatever that is, and then you saw someone jump off a roof. I think they were trying to fly and they didn't. And
Did they at least swan dive?
you said, well, we aren't going to school tomorrow. And then you woke, and then last night you were just screaming a lot. It was really, really annoying.
Were you
I couldn't
able
sleep.
to go into my dreams last night, Yuki?
No. You kept, like, jutting me out.
So you're saying we blocked this traumatic event and don't
Did
remember?
anything happen while I was asleep? Was anything
I think you peed the
weird?
bed.
I sweat the bed.
Were there two of me at any point?
No, there's just been one of you.
Okay, Lena, you're thinking too much.
I grab Yuki and I hug him because I'm scared.
Okay.
And I snuggle into his fur.
You guys notice that it seems like a cloud, like, sky is starting to get more and more overcast.
Oh boy.
Until, it starts getting really dark outside over the course of this conversation. Like,
Can I actually look
really
up-
dark.
Can I actually look up at the sky? Is it actually
Sophia?
clouds?
Can I look out the window and look up?
Sure. You
Is
guys look,
something
as you
going
guys
on?
look out the window, it's, there are black clouds completely covering the sky.
Sophia, I
You
don't
notice
think
that
this is a good
you can
sign.
only see things through, like, buildings have the lights on, and even the street lights aren't on because they're on timers.
Do the clouds
look
do
out-
the clouds look cloudy, or are they just like inky black?
It's a very thick, viscous black. And there's lots of little tiny particulates in it, almost like a dense smoke.
Sophia,
quickly-
come look at this. This doesn't look normal.
I quickly run outside, and I want to see if I can see anyone in the streets.
Oh, she's gonna get abducted first. Bye.
You
What
see
a
that
Midwest thing to do.
there's a few people out. A lot of them, it's pretty sparse out. There are a couple of people walking around, and as they notice that the clouds are getting darker and darker, some of them call cabs, some of them like go inside. A lot of them are looking at their phones. And Sophia is actually going to pull out her phone, and she seems to be looking something up on it. And she goes, "Hey, come look at this."
What is it?
I run back over.
Wait.
Oh, she's pressed.
Ooh.
You see a breaking news event that stating that an unexplainable geological phenomena. Scientists believe that there has been unexpected volcanic activity from Mount Arashiyama and is
Doki.
covering the skies with smoke and ash. This has been completely unprecedented, and it is stumping meteorologists everywhere.
Pyroclastic clouds.
Something tells me
And
we should
volcanologists.
maybe go to the Dream World Society.
Actually, make a intelligence plus science. Something is inherently wrong about this whole situation. Like,
Hey,
just
Tom?
from a... Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
Intelligence
Just
plus
a thing, and then
science.
I'll say it afterwards. Sorry.
Well, I mean... I was just going to say, you can roll intelligence plus science to try to figure out what the
whoops.
hell is
Fucking
wrong.
Nina.
Can I check my phone to see if Ayama or Choco actually
Oh shit!
reached out to me
4 out
in
of
the past 36 hours?
You
Or-
do, and you see that...
No clue.
So, you had played some games together last night.
Oh,
There was a
did I
couple
do
of...
good at least?
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking. We don't care
That's-
about
that's
your
important
ADA,
right now.
Keep this
goddammit.
going.
Look, this is what my character would like to know. It's
There were
not what's
3
actually
losses in a
important
row, and you guys all
Oh.
gave up.
I hope you
Darn,
went
okay.
0 and 12.
All right.
Okay,
So,
anyways.
yeah, no, seems like a pretty normal day. Other than the, oh shit, school's canceled. Haha, I guess we can stay up tonight. We'll stay up until we lose a game, and then you guys immediately lost a game.
So they weren't
Good night.
phased by the death at all.
They were weirded out, but they had said in the text, like, I didn't really know Pastel that well.
Okay, I just wanted to check that,
Yep.
like the temperature of that. That was all I was really wanting to know. Okay.
So, looking through here,
I have no
a
idea.
couple of you are like, I don't even know what a volcano is.
Shut up.
A couple of you are like, wow, this is really intense, even for a volcano. And Himawari, Mount Arashiyama is not even a inactive volcano. It is not a volcano. It
It's
is a completely normal mountain.
It's extinct.
There has not been volcanic activity at Mount Arashiyama for ever. Period.
It's not a
There is
volcano.
no recorded activity of volcanic activity.
You were stating that this is no volcano.
I am stating that either the news is wrong or something in reality is wrong.
Oh, shit.
All right. Oh, before I say anything, I pull up the mountain on my phone.
Mount Arashiyama?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
And I Google it.
Sure.
And what does my phone say?
So, are you googling Arashiyama volcano or Mount Arashiyama?
Hey Tyler, I got one for you.
I guess I'm gonna type it in both ways and see what comes up and
So,
synthesize.
Mount Arashiyama comes up with like, oh hey, here's like the mountain. It's a lot of like touristy stuff, and there's mention that it's like the main attraction to the Arashiyama and Sagano district. Blah blah blah. All stuff you've known because you grow up here. When you Google volcano Arashiyama volcano, it says, "Do you mean Mount Arashiyama?" there are 0 results linking Volcano and Arashiyama.
Alright. Guys, Mount Arashiyama is not a volcano.
Well, they did say unprecedented.
Unprecedented does not mean mountain turns volcanic in a couple of hours.
This is pretty intense, and the weirdest thing, if this is a volcano going off, wouldn't like there be a lot of rumbling and noise?
I mean, I don't know. I've never experienced volcanic activity.
I mean, this is
You guys are
this is Japan.
fairly close to the mountain.
I mean, this is Japan.
live, like,
Earthquakes
at
are
the foot of
second
the mountain.
nature.
Alright.
Mhm.
So, I would like to take knowing this information, take another look at the sky and try and decipher what it might be instead.
Survival plus wits.
Is that
I'm gonna
everybody or
give-
just her?
I'm gonna give. Well, anyone can make survival plus wits. I'm gonna give her a +2 because she rolled so fucking high on the volcano thing.
And what about the +2
God damn it!
for my blessing?
You know, you can apply that too.
So
I need to
get
go
a
back
It
to
occurs to
bed.
me, yeah. You need to go back to bed.
All the zeros.
Lena Fisher rolls over.
Alright, so
And
to
goes
clarify,
back
I
to
get
sleep.
+2 and +2 for a total of +4.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
So, Rika, you think that this is like storm clouds. Himari, this looks more like smog, like smoke. And Himawari, so you're looking and you see past that it's like this billowing stuff.
Fred Boat, are you okay?
You get this sense that this is just darkness.
Someone said the magic word.
Ooh.
This is not, those are not clouds.
Oh no.
This is not a meteorological or weather event. It is just this dark at 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh, it's not like dark.
Is-
It's not like
Is
darkness.
the darkness or just darkness as in
This
Yeah.
is
You gotta be specific. Here.
so. I mean,
Some of us get blood curdling.
that is This seems like maybe an effect of it. You don't believe that this is some darkness entity that is enveloping the whole sky.
Okay.
This seems more like some kind of effect.
Tom, do we
So-
know if it's coming from a direction?
Definitely magical.
It's hard to say that it's coming from any one direction, but if you look in the horizon, it seems to be covering the entirety of Kyoto.
Hey Yuki, do you know what this is?
Real dark.
God damn.
You are.
I mean, I don't know what you expected.
The shot.
Oh my.
What are
Alright,
you guys gonna
um,
do?
Sophia, any thoughts here?
We should definitely go to the WRC and find out what they know. This screams
Agree.
Darkness?
over our that, and also over our heads. And
Literally.
yes. You guys recall that there is a Torii gate literally right outside of Fuwa Pancakes.
Pancake.
Who would like to pay for the Wispy Woos? Otherwise,
Wait a minute.
Sophia's gonna.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What the?
What the fuck?
Did you just summon another Rika?
I found Rika and Lena on the edge of the map.
Oh God!
Sorry.
Damn it. Yeet! They disappear.
Oswald! Oh!
That'd be
Alright.
hilarious. We just saw another Rika. Like, wait, what? No.
Okay.
Which one's the real Rika?
Do
They're both full
you?
of themselves.
So
are in a
what do guys? Who's paying the toll? What's going on? What's the plan?
I thought you had said at one point that we all pay one wisp if we wanted to. As
You
well.
can. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that generous.
Sophia, can you cover
No,
this?
just pay one wisp for yourself.
I mean, I
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna pay for myself.
Same.
Same.
Let me
Like
figure
what?
out how much wisp I have. 'Cause I paid for all y'all last time, so I don't have any.
I thought Tom had said at the beginning or
talking
at the
about?
end
You
of
have
last time
5.
that he said we get all our wisps back or something like that, or no?
No.
Oh, I thought that was something. Never mind.
Wisps are
Ignore
Checked
me.
in that you have them. They're the opposite of willpower.
Oh.
She says, I think I can cover a couple of people. So Sophia will cover Kishimiki then. And does anyone else need?
Kishimiki needs to figure out how many wisps she actually has.
I overfloweth with magic.
I actually
Okay.
overfloweth with magic.
Yeah, well,
I think you have not been recording your wisps. I'm gonna say you probably have 6.
hey, does this count as escaping Miki's house?
Yes.
Thank God.
Was that an aspiration?
Yes.
Jeez.
Turns out.
Wow. All right. So.
Define escape, because if you spent the night.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, I got out.
You succumbed to the Kishimiki's house. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting super off track. All right, so you guys all approach the Torii Gate, and each of you spend your Wispy Woo.
Duracells and energizers. Duracell. Oops.
And you guys are shunted into the Torii Gate network.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
And you feel this intense pressure that seems to be pushing you out. But before it does, you note that
No.
there's a lot of missing Torii gates, and the ones you do know or remember, they're all blocked.
Okie.
No.
They're all unresponsive.
We can go to Sagano.
Can I roll something to try and figure out what's blocking them or why they're blocked?
The Torii
You
Gate
can
Wi-Fi is
roll
down.
an inner light plus occult. Is that what it's called? Hold on, let me pull up a sheet.
Yeah,
It's
there's
a
a
cult.
cult.
Yeah, occult. Inner light plus occult.
I'm sorry. What are we rolling for?
To try to figure out what's going on with the Torii network.
Oh,
No idea. Not even trying.
inner light plus occult. You said.
Yep.
Okay.
Tom, are you saying that they blew up the Farcaster network?
Yes. Let's take a look at these rolls. Oof, oof, and oof doof.
Oh, thank God!
I
I
got
almost got a dramatic
I got
failure.
a 2.
Okay.
Yay.
Something is blocking the... Something has basically taken out the network, and it's the same feeling, the same sensation, same marker that was impacting your dreams and giving you that awful, awful feeling. And it seems to have obliterated your knowledge of all the other Torii gates existing, and the only ones that remain are the ones that you've activated, and those are... the connection to them has been disrupted. And all of you are immediately expelled from the Torii Gate with some force. All of you take 2 non-lethal damage as you're shunted out a good, 10 feet and end up in a dog pile in the middle of the field.
Ow.
Now that's
In the field.
In the
that's
park.
2.
There's a park in front of...
2 bashing damage.
Wait, hang on. Is that the X or just the slash?
Just a slash. Question: How much lethal do you heal within a time period?
1 every 2 days.
Okay.
So
do
if you had
do I
lethal, you
heal-
would have healed it.
healed one.
If any of you had
One.
a lethal,
Oh,
you would have healed
lethal.
and lethal.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now I have.
Yeah.
I'm back up to -2 now
Yep.
because I have 2 non-lethal.
Okay.
Stop taking damage.
And Sophia seems devastated.
What
the
the hell is going on? I am angry now.
I don't understand.
What are these clouds? Why can't we use the Torii gates? And why can't we use contact the WRC?
This is really, really bad.
Well, you saw that the places we've been to were blocked. What if we go to one of those places?
If the Tory Gate network has collapsed, then Hatter is gone.
How do we restore the Tory
Wait, what do you
gates?
mean Hatter's gone?
He
Dead?
lives in a dream.
Yeah.
How do we restore the Tory Gate network?
I don't know. I didn't make it.
Who does know?
Hatter. And now he's trapped in it. If at best, or he's dead.
Maybe we should follow the area from where the clouds are coming from.
We don't know where it came from. We just know that it's covering over everything over the city.
The news broadcast, genius.
Yeah.
Alright.
Vampires.
Ariyama?
Kishimiki is mad. Kishimiki turn into Burb and fly up to...
Well, before you do that,
Bye.
Himari, your phone goes off.
I answer.
We're listening to
That's Mom.
pixel music.
It's your mom. You said you answer?
Yeah. Oh wait. Quick. Are you playing this over Discord thing, or are you just gonna be saying stuff?
Am I what?
Yes. Yes. I do answer.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Yes, you. Okay, so you answer the phone, and it is your mother, and she says, "Himari, are you still at home?"
No. I met up with friends to kind of.
Oh,
Deal with
okay,
stuff.
okay. Is everything all right? I just there's a friend of yours here.
Who?
Friend?
Well,
Friend?
she said she wanted to let you know that we found that she's found Yuriko Makosa, your class president. She brought her in, and Yuriko, this young woman she's not looking very well. I've got her in my office right now. She's resting and recovering. But
Mom.
yeah,
Who is the friend?
she said her name's Ruby.
Oh no, I
She
don't have
said
this on. I don't have this on speaker, by the way, guys.
Yeah, this is Japan. People talk on their phones without speaker.
She said she wanted you to come over and talk.
We'll be right there.
Okay.
She's not gonna be happy to see me. Blew her
Everyone?
head off last time.
Everyone,
Blue.
you need to come with me right now.
Why? What's going on?
What's going on?
Sapphire's at my mom's clinic.
What?
Is
came
she
in
okay?
pretty bad. No, something happened to her. She's not looking great. But the person who brought her in said their name was Ruby and they want to talk.
I mean, at the mention of that, I mean, at the mention of that, I remember literally beheading this woman.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and transform.
Okay.
No.
Aren't we all transformed from going through the Tory Gate anyways?
No, then we're my understanding is that when we go into the dream world, we automatically.
While you're in the dream world, you automatically transform. You guys were ejected back out, so presumably you would not be transformed anymore.
All right,
Unless you
Can we choose
chose
to
to
stay
be.
transformed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Since I'm still transformed, can I cast spectral receiver and spectrum receiver and see if I can't communicate with the devices that were in Hatter's dream world that way?
That is gonna be.
you'd have to go back in, cast it, and hope you get an answer before you come back out.
I would be willing to waste a wisp to do this.
We'll just hold you in. We'll push you in with all of our strength as the gate tries
Yeah,
to
if
reject
we want to
you.
do that, I would love to try to get at least a signal or some type of message in and out.
Yeah, can I
Okay.
can I try holding
do
her
it.
in the gate?
That sounds great. All right.
I will
So
assist in this. I will assist in this endeavor of holding her in the gate.
who would like to pay the wisp, and who is going to help hold her in the gate?
I'm gonna hold her
I
in
can
the
pay the
gate.
wisp part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could transform into an ox and throw her there with my bull
Transform
head.
into a gorilla and just hold her.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I feel like you'd be weaker than me, even as an ox.
Or a gorilla.
It's
I'd
still
say
weak.
gorilla. I'd say gorilla would be pretty equal.
You telling me a gorilla has 8 strength?
Yes.
Uh,
Abso-fucking-lutely. In a heartbeat, I could. In my sleep, I would say, yeah, gorilla definitely has at least 8 strength.
All right.
Like, a gorilla would. Not to get Joe Rogan on you here,
Oh my god.
but a gorilla would fuck you up, man.
Gorilla.
I don't think a gorilla has 8 strength.
Gorilla Mickey. Here we go.
Okay. Now
Either way.
we don't have to get too crazy here. I believe casting that spell does have somewhat of a tax on you.
Huh?
Casting that spell, I have to make a roll.
I meant the transforming into animals. Isn't
Oh,
there a
that's
cost
nice.
to it?
Oh, well,
But anyways, so
I mean, hold on though. Technically, it's the bequest spell.
you still would need to pay whatever the cost of the spell is.
Okay, do I even?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
Otherwise, you could do some really silly shit because there's some pretty high cost to some of these
Oh yeah,
higher level
cost
charms.
is 2 wisps.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay,
No
just
gorilla.
wanted to make
Holy sh-
sure.
holy shit, you're right.
Yeah.
An adult silverback male can lift 450 kilograms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or as 1,000 pounds.
All right.
Which
so-
lines up exactly. I'm as strong as a silverback.
All right. So, Akamoto, you spend the wisp. I need 2 very strong girls to hold her in. I need strength plus brawling.
Ah.
Let's.
2 very strong. Okay, so not me.
I've got 2 strength.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
Hold
pipsqueak.
up.
Get the fuck out.
I've got 2 strength and
Okay.
Can I-
I got some.
Yeah, you
I
know what?
don't think
Anyone
you
can
guys
roll.
need to roll.
Can I manipulation and like
I don't
persuasion
think
or
you
something
guys
to like
need to
cheerlead?
roll.
I'm not sure that'll be necessary anymore.
Alright.
yeah,
That is
no.
But it turns out you're
successes.
fucking.
Alright, y'all ready for a dramatic fail?
Sure.
If you trip me.
All right.
You didn't roll. You can
Michi,
you can push on me.
what is the requirement for the spell? What's the
I have to
charm?
just,
I should say.
I have to roll an intelligence plus computer roll.
Do it.
So,
I'm gonna say they're able to hold you in there long enough that you might be able to get a signal.
Try not to die as we hold you against the supersonic wind tunnel.
Okay. You receive.
And SOS.
Well,
can I send like a phrase and then see if anything comes through?
so I'm gonna say you are getting a signal,
Mhm.
an outgoing signal that seems to be bouncing around in here.
Okay.
It is not an SOS specifically. It would probably be nice if it was.
Oh no.
You receive a transmission, and it is a small little packet written out, and it says Hatter's last log,
Stardate.
or Hatter's final log, I should say. And it basically states, my name is Hatter, and it goes on to explain the WRC, what they meant, what they sought to achieve, what they had built. It gives some directions for finding some research. A lot of those directions are like spread out across the world. There's like a couple of black sites that they list in other countries. He says, we have failed to stop the dynasty. This is my final transmission. I am happy to die in the heaven that I built.
Wow.
Can I try to send something and see if maybe it was a last log, but maybe he's still alive?
So I'm gonna say,
You're getting pretty hard to keep in here.
with how good of you got 4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to catch a signal. It's easier to detect things that might give one. You're not detecting anything out there. It's just dead out there.
It's just dead. Nothing there. Okay. I bring back, because this goes into my computer regalia. So I bring
Yep.
back that out. I'm still transformed. I show everybody the packet with the last log.
Yep.
Especially Sophia. I show her that. And
She is
She's really
let her
gone,
know.
huh?
shattered.
Stop trying to make more darkened.
Well,
She
I'm
falls
wondering
to
if
her
maybe there's
knees.
something within that packet that is like some information we can use. Something of an inside joke that, or something that they know that we don't, from how he wrote everything. Something.
You would have need to know Hatter for longer.
That's why
really
I'm showing
know that.
Sophia though.
And
I'm wondering if Sophia knows.
She's, after reading it a couple of times, she says, there's the blueprints for, I guess, making the WRC again, but that's going to take years.
Sophia, is there a way we can turn back time?
At the WRC, maybe. I don't know any other mages.
What about that? Oh, yeah, never mind.
You said that when you were trying to get answers for this, Ruby came to mind, right?
Oh, speaking of which,
she
we
has
need to get moving.
something to do. Yeah, she has something to do with this. I don't know what or to what extent, but I can feel it in my bones.
Well, let's go
On the
ask
way to
her.
the clinic.
Well, let's go behead her. I mean, ask her again.
Yeah, how is she alive?
I don't know, but I'm going to fix that.
You're probably the reason she's pissed off and doing all this. If it is her fault, that is.
You think I made her how she originally was, that demented creature that summoned those horrors from the abyss? Yeah. Let's blame it on me.
Reminder that Lena didn't kill her. I did.
I beheaded the woman.
No, you didn't. I blasted her straight through the head with a laser.
Yeah, technically Rika got the kill there.
Oh, you kill-stealing bastard.
Ha!
You subdued her. Rika did the kill shot.
Everyone else was like, oh, we can help. And I was like, nah, I'm the hero today.
All right.
Yeah, some hero you are.
So, before we head to the clinic, do you guys want to do a quick little bio break? We're about, I'd say, halfway through.
Okay.
Okay, you guys head to the clinic. You are in the... I'll just shoot you up here.
Where's Oswaldo?
Now it's going to be Where's Waldo, the game.
I got him trained now. All right. As you are heading over to the clinic, it starts to rain.
I suddenly feel
pretty heavily.
overdressed.
You suddenly what?
I suddenly feel overdressed.
Right. It's raining. I have.
That is true. You are all currently transformed. You look like a bunch of cosplayers.
Cool.
One of us looks incredibly angry.
Sophia is going to approach and open the door.
I'll have you know I do not look like a cosplayer.
You're the only one that doesn't look like a cosplayer. Sophia is also transformed.
Oh, she's got a shotgun.
Yes.
Clack, clack, clack.
You notice that the receptionist does not pay any mind to how ridiculous you guys all look. She just gives you a smile.
I'm not paid enough for this, she says in her
Can
head.
I do an insight check to see if she's maybe under some type of spell, or just not actually here, or in a daze or something like that? Because that's weird.
She's just a receptionist at a hospital.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't have any reaction to.
Dixie, clearly you have never been to a hospital in the past year.
I mean, look at those pupilless eyes. No soul.
So, you do notice that she has very vivid green eyes.
Where's the Oswaldo?
And you
And
realize she hates her job as she gets paid minimum wage.
this is Japan. She's paid well. Probably.
Probably.
I
Hope.
don't
She-
know.
She just smiles as you guys enter. And she says, "Ah, are you here for Sapphire?"
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Where is she?
Where can we find her?
Oh, let me just call the doctor real quick. And
Wait, was
she
wait, hey, quick question. Was she submitted under that name? Was she admitted under that name?
she
We
doesn't
can't-
pay you any heed to that. She picks up the phone. She puts it to her ear. Doesn't say anything. Puts the phone back down.
How long did it take to get to the place?
Okay, Tom. Sorry. This is
Maybe
making it-
maybe
Oh.
like 10 minutes.
Damn it.
Tom.
Yes.
Do I recognize the person behind the counter?
Yeah. No, this is the receptionist. Her I'm trying to think of a Japanese name off the top of my head.
No, I just go up and go like, "You recognize me, right?"
Amy.
She says, hold on. One moment. Let me get our actual name.
Akane.
Oh, well, yeah, all right. Akane will work. And then, you say, you walk up to her and say, "You recognize me," right? That's what you ask.
What?
Mhm.
Right? You.
She goes, "Of course, you're Sakura." The doctor will see you now. And she just kind of points towards a
Tom,
room.
I never said I transformed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna say that.
She still says that.
Oh yeah, I found him too. Don't worry.
Can I?
All right,
do,
so
like, a magic
then in that case, can I clarify who is transformed? Because she would say that either way.
I'm still transformed.
I'm
You know what?
transformed.
Who is not transformed?
I'm gonna put a marker on my token to indicate I'm.
That's a great
transformed.
idea. That's what I
How
was
do
gonna
do.
do.
Don't know
I'm
how
not gonna
to
put
do
a marker on my
that.
token
Click.
because I'm always transformed.
Click on your token to bring up.
You know what?
the
I'm
settings
going to
menu.
do it
Click
for
the
Oh, I
all
got
of
it.
you.
Ooh, this looks like a fun one.
Come on, be consistent. No,
I can't.
don't be dead either.
You don't want the X. The X is bad.
Give us the
Oh, I thought that was the
castle.
X to.
Give us the
There we
be the castle, like everybody else.
No, it looks more
So-
like a rook to me.
I don't see it. Oh, there's more.
Be the rook.
This is too much work.
The red rook.
Ooh.
I can't
Everyone?
find the castle.
Be on your guard.
Then let Tom do it.
All right, let me. Badow.
Okay.
So I kind of
Could I use?
elbow Sophia and go, "What the fuck is going on?"
I
Can
don't
do like
know.
an empathy?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
expression. Or like...
I'd say empathy plus presence.
Mm-mm.
Tom, can I do like some type of like a magic sense or something around here? Just see if there's like something that's residual to the dream world somewhere around here.
Can I do empathy manipulation?
Do I get
Sure.
a +2 to try? Does
Yes.
This have... Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Alright.
you. So roll occult plus intelligence.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh hot damn.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
rolling?
Oh no.
What are you rolling, Rika?
Oh, by this point, since we traveled, do I get my my light wounds taken away?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then can I re-roll that then?
Sure.
because I have the 2 -2s, and if I don't, then it will actually help.
So, Rika, there's something wrong going on with this receptionist. That much is clear as day.
This feels like the hot springs.
Everything she's saying seems very forced. Almost like a really bad actor in a play.
Oh my god, I just got it. The doctor will see you now.
Yeah. Tom, what do I get with 2 successes for occult?
I got it.
So this person seems to be under the control of some sort of magical effect. You do not know of any creature you've encountered so far or any charm you've encountered so far that would cause this effect.
But it's a creature that would have done this. It's not like an area effect of the whole entire building.
You don't know.
Oh,
No clue.
I didn't know. Okay, sweet.
What do you guys do?
I guess we go towards where she said the doctor was.
Before we go, everyone, can we huddle up quick?
Sure.
Right
on top of each other.
Just runs her over.
Rika reaches out her hand and touches each individual person and gives them all a "we rely on her."
What does that do?
What'd that do? What that dog doing?
That's gonna give. I'm gonna roll on it, and it's gonna give everyone double the amount of dice as extra blessing dice.
Double?
Whatever I roll.
Holy fuck.
Do you want me to do this as an individual, each individual person, or just do one roll?
Are you casting the spell that many times? How is that? How does the charm work? Are you casting the charm 5 times?
Yeah.
How long does the charm last?
Till the end of the scene.
Oh.
And it's just a flat bonus to every roll?
No, it's
one roll.
No, it's you get a pool of dice. You can use up to 5 of them at a time, and you can use them for however many rolls you want until you run out of the bonus dice. It's a pool of dice.
Okay.
So if it was Lena, she'd save up the 5 dice and you'd probably use it on a big ol' attack. But you could also use them 1 die at a time or whatever.
Well, that's nice, because then it gives us a substitute for the willpower we don't have.
Exactly.
Okay, well then I'll need you to do 5 rolls, and you'll need to declare who you're giving it to at each time.
Oh, you can't give it to the mortal.
Okay, this one's going to Miki-san.
Oh,
12.
Exceptional success.
My goodness.
Okay, so what do I get?
You get 12.
12.
4.
You get 12 dice to spend on any roll you want, but you can only spend 5 at a time. So you effectively have a pool of 12 bonus dice to apply whenever you want.
I'll take that.
Akamoto.
I'm gonna have to do math.
Who's that for, Sophia?
No, it's Akamoto.
I'm gonna.
What is it? Another 6? Sweet.
We're over here playing a blue deck.
Doubles.
I'm gonna put that down somewhere.
It's 12, not 6.
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, I meant it's 6 times 2. Yeah, you knew what I meant. Okay.
Himari.
8. That's. Can you cast it on someone who isn't transformed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Sophia. And Alina.
Hey, I'll take 10.
Dang, what leprechaun crawled up your ass?
Well, he's rolling.
The one where I roll 12 dice on every single one of these rolls.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, well, note that somewhere and keep track of it. I won't. Okay. So as you guys are doing your little powwow here,
Just sitting here casting magic. Don't mind us.
Yep, don't mind us.
there is the sound of thunder,
We want to
and
see the
very
doctor.
suddenly, the walls of the office that she pointed to collapse, revealing 3 figures and a shining green jade rod. Here are the following figures. You see Sapphire.
She's transformed.
She is transformed.
She's little Bo Peep.
You see Yamamoto's mother.
Green eyes. Oh no.
Oh no.
And you see Ruby.
No.
Green eyes. Oh no.
Oh no.
Green staff.
And
oh no.
Got a bad
she
feeling
is
about this.
holding this
Oh,
aloft. I need immediately.
Can I get off a quick smartass remark and say, for a name like Ruby, green doesn't suit you?
Ooh, that hurts. But you know what else hurts? I'm gonna need
15 damage.
You're going to need.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up here. So, you can tell that whatever this object is, it's extremely powerful. It has a presence of its own. The scepter warps the room around it. Both light and darkness are flowing into it. I am going to need each of you to roll composure plus inner light.
Is this a supernatural effect to influence my mind?
Absolutely.
Then I am going to reflexively apply Valiant Mind to apply my invocation as a bonus.
Okay.
And this is composure plus wits?
Mm-hmm.
No, composure and inner light.
Oh, fuck.
Composure plus inner light versus her roll.
Yeah, I'm about to get fucked.
Do we get to know her roll before? Okay, no.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1.
Oh my god!
Well. Got absolutely destroyed.
Can I use those extra?
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
I
Because
will
all of us are screwed because we already rolled.
happily do
4
5 dice.
plus.
Okay. God damn it.
I calculated it wrong, actually.
What?
I gave it modifiers. It's not supposed to.
Hmm.
My apologies.
Well.
There we go. It's only a 4.
Alright.
Did all of you put the amount of modifiers that you wanted in there? I probably should have rolled first.
You probably
What
should have.
modifiers?
You literally just got.
We rely on
You
her.
rely
I
on her
thought
that
you
you could
meant, like,
add.
I thought you meant like a.
I'm
a feat or
absolutely going to
something.
allow you to actually apply that.
Why don't we?
Okay.
Why don't we just?
Yeah.
Why don't we just?
I'm gonna keep my roll.
Yeah, you keep.
Okay.
You can keep your roll.
But
Because
you,
I added the modifiers I wanted.
I mean, you guys could always just succumb and
I'm gonna take
take an automatic failure for a beat.
So
We
for
have-
adding.
You know what?
I
We
do
have
have
no
beats.
willpower, correct?
Huh?
We have no willpower.
None of you have any
Correct.
willpower unless you had done something to regain willpower, which none of
Tom,
you have specified.
Tom,
Yes?
I am gonna fail this because I see my mom and she's not. Is she like out cold or is she?
She is just standing there, even though the walls have just collapsed. She's just looking over at you, like it's just a regular old day. There seems to be like a hint of recognition in her eyes.
I know this would possibly bite me in the ass, but I probably.
You
would
ready
go,
for
"All right."
Lena to beat the shit out of?
So I
Well,
rolled
one, I'll say this: I am not transformed, and 2, I see my mom in a very dangerous situation.
You might want to fucking
so-
transform, friend.
So I rolled.
Yeah, I'm very confused on your choice to not transform.
So I'm kind of really happy I used bonus dice.
Yeah, I was
and-
gonna say.
And the Valiant Mind because it got me a fucking 7. I would have
Yeah.
tied with your previous fucking roll.
Okay, let me.
What does my
So
exceptional success
and,
get me?
Me and Lena got an exceptional success.
You both did get exceptional successes. Therefore, you are. The next time you have to make this roll, you get an additional +2.
Oh, okay.
You are hardened against it.
Tom, I can't. You said
Now, Rika, did you roll?
I did roll. It's a 1, but can I just choose to bungle the roll?
Yeah, everyone, you can.
Yeah.
I guess you can't add your modification, but
modification?
okay, that's true. You didn't give yourself reliable.
Myself.
All right, well.
I need to remove this stud away.
And then I just gotta roll something real quick. Baboomski plus Baboomski.
I just want to make sure we were able to like stand there for a minute and do that cast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess who now has blood curdling anger?
Yeah, I'd say there's something fishy in this neighborhood.
Well, I mean, she's darkness, and that carries certain implications. With Sophia and I.
Mm-hmm. So now I will require everyone to roll initiative.
Fucker rolled a 7 again. Wait.
That's Sophia.
Oh. Wow, you're baboonskis.
Okay, so we select our character.
You need to open the turn
order.
Oh,
I need to open the turn order. My apologies.
Well, tell us.
Let me delete all the ones in there. Okay, now roll your initiative.
Okay, so Nick, you need to roll 20. You need to roll.
What?
Fuck.
Yes, the initiative. I forgot about the initiative. Dice.
It's only Nick's.
Hmm? Oh shit.
So Nick, you need to roll 40 dice and then add the initiative bonus down in the bottom right of page 1 on the sheet, and then tell Tom what it is, and he'll set your initiative.
Oh, I didn't have
what
selected. I'm dumb.
I didn't have Sophia selected.
So on your dice roller, Nick,
simple
click simple roll.
There it goes.
And roll 40 or whatever. Yeah, roll 40 because it's. So you got 13. Now, what 13 plus your initiative?
Oh no, that's 13 successes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, hold on. I'll roll it for you. What's your initiative in the bottom right?
Hold on.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you roll it for Ruby as well?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ruby had 45.
There's something strange in this neighborhood.
I like Ruby's initiative.
Yeah, we should leave it where it is.
You could just.
Oh yeah.
If you could just leave it as is.
Oh yeah, I bet.
1d10 plus 30.
Makes no sense.
Are they just adding the 2 stats
Oh,
and putting them
I see what
as
it's doing.
10
Okay, I see what it's doing. Okay, hold on.
Reroll 10s.
No, it's rolling 1d10 plus your dex and composure as bonuses. So it would be plus roll 1d10 plus 44 for Nick. 50. Okay, his initiative is 50.
All right, now you gotta do.
Oh, it's Christmas time.
Now you gotta do rubies.
Rubies?
And Sapphire, both of them.
Ruby had 45 a second ago.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put. No, Sophia rolled 45.
Yeah, Sophia had 45.
Oh, okay. I'm just
but it also didn't calculate right.
Yeah. Let me pull
Hold on,
it up.
I got it. What's her initiative bonus in the bottom right?
8.
Okay.
Really pushing roll 20 to its limits.
I know. I did say that's
Sophia.
what I was gonna do. Sophia, or not Sophia.
Sophia rolled a 71.
71.
And Eureka, I have to do Eureka?
Yeah. Her initiative is 11.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Why is it Christmas music? Fuck.
That is spooky.
Fuck! 127.
What was Himari's initiative again?
50.
50. All right, now it's my turn. Wow, I did not do very well.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't have my fucking character selected.
I can manually add you in.
There we go.
Okay, there's
Put
like
me at 46 to fix the tie.
Sapphire has 127.
Apparently.
Dear Lord.
Oh God, what did it do? There.
I mean, she's got a lot of dex and composure, and she has a huge bonus. She's a plus 11. And it rolled really, really well.
So
actually, she rolled really poorly. She just has a lot of bonus.
Sapphire is going to
beseech Oswaldo for help.
Move to here. And she creates a bubble that physically appears.
It blocks out Fredboat.
And that is her turn. Sophia is going to rev the chainsaw that's attached to her shotgun.
Does that bubble look familiar?
It certainly looks like a bubble shield.
We can't break through it.
Oh, crap.
Yuki.
Yukimaru.
Oh, right.
Okay, do you want to mention that I also did fumble with Tyler, so whatever consequences come up for that?
Oh, yeah, their minds have been altered.
Did you check your messages, my guy?
Look, I can't always tell with people always adding shit.
Probably
he DM'd you, dude.
DM messages.
No, I mean, because I always hear the pings, so I don't always look.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys only have one monitor apiece.
But I'm one of those people that's OCD and I don't like any type of notification pop-up, so I always look just to clear it out.
You see the Sophia is in a furious blind rage. She's lost quite a bit of what she considers her family today and is happy to take it all out on what she presumes to be responsible for this.
Stick.
And she is going to rush ahead and start sawing away at the
Come on, girl.
So that
don't mind me.
Someone just okay.
Why are you rolling?
I am gonna mind you. It's blipping in my head.
Tom, when you Tom, when you get a chance, I need you to choose.
She has a wound penalty?
That's a good question. Why does she have a wound penalty?
Is her damage boxes?
She has no damage boxes. She has no damage on her. Why is there a wound penalty?
I don't know. I can't see her character sheet.
Mr.
Well,
GM.
You see that she is sawing away.
Maybe she's got an emotional wound.
At the bubble, and the bubble is holding. It's glowing brightly as if like constantly being damaged, and there's just spraying sparks as the chainsaw is trying to like bite into this.
Oh, she hit it for 10 too.
Yup.
10 lethal damage.
Is what am I looking at here? Hold on.
What?
So Tom,
with Rika.
I forgot to roll my Specchio.
Oh, you had to roll your shit, and you boofed on one of them, didn't you?
boofed on
4 of them.
You don't want successes.
So
shit.
I need you to choose. I need you to choose 4 of those conditions and give them to me.
Jesus!
Wait, what?
Mind control.
So I'm going to need you to take.
Oh God!
I don't understand what happened.
He has bad things happen when he casts spells because he's a little mirrors.
Broken in the fucking head.
You have gained the condition Drama Queen.
Conditions.
It's her fault. Special snowflake and name of the moon. And I'm basing that purely off of the names alone. I know nothing about what these conditions do.
Beautiful.
So
whose fault is it?
Yeah, do I have to designate whose fault it is?
Yep. And since it was a blessing roll, you would have to assign one of my fellow players. Whichever one that would have landed on.
I'm gonna say...
Thank God I went last.
It's gonna be... Ishimiki.
Take that, boomerang.
I'm very curious what In the Name of the Moon is. That sounds very... That's straight out of Sailor Moon, isn't it?
In the name of the moon, I will punish you!
Ishimiki, it is your turn, actually.
Alright.
He's reading all the conditions that he just stacked on top of him.
So, okay, how does this work with trying to, with knowledge rolls? Do I get, still get an action and movement, or...?
So, I'm gonna say it depends.
So,
if you're doing something that it needs, intense research...
No, I'm just gonna be I mean, obviously Sapphire is attacking Ruby, and there's a weird staff. I would like to see if the staff is what's causing...
Sapphire appears to be protecting Ruby.
Holy cow, Name of the Moon sucks.
Oh, Sapphire's protecting Ruby?
That's why she drew the bubble around and interposed herself between you and Ruby.
Right. And she was like, I lost too many friends today.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to do a check to see if the staff is causing the secretary and the people to act weird. But would I still get an
absolutely,
action?
you would get the +2. Occult plus wits.
Okay.
Tyler, I'm going to actually switch the hers fault to Sophia.
Okay.
I think thematically it works better.
Okay, so occult plus wits +2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, this object, you would almost go so far as to call it an artifact. This is extraordinarily powerful. And it shares the exact same jade color that a lot of these people's eyes seem to be glowing.
Oh, you mean like Rika's?
Alright.
So, it would appear that you're not sure if Ruby is in control of this scepter, even though she is holding it. You're not sure if the scepter's controlling her or she's controlling it, and through the scepter controlling other people.
Ooh.
But you suspect the scepter is being used as it is the conduit for whatever this effect is. But you don't know if it's the scepter that's in control or Ruby.
Okay. I share this information with the group.
Okay.
The scepter is evil,
so
guys.
Do I still get an action, movement? What do I...
I'm gonna say you could still move and do a pretty reasonable action, depending.
Okay.
It was more like an observation.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
I will just cast Beast Speaker.
Okay.
Do I need to do?
Do you have to do anything for that, or is it just automatic?
No, it's just one. It's one wisp.
Okay. Remove the wisp, and you are under its effects.
All right. And then I would like to just move and kind of duck behind this corner and hide.
Sounds good to me.
Quick, grab the Oswaldo, get the achievement.
And then, do I do Yuki as well? Or do you? I can't remember. Do you control?
I believe
Yuki?
You can give Yuki, ask Yuki to do things. Otherwise, Yuki gonna do what Yuki does.
Yuki, follow me. Done.
Okay. Yuki is gonna follow you, and you see Yuki is kind of hiding away. Yuki seems really afraid of whatever this scepter is.
Every time you move Yuki, I can only imagine Murky Bubble.
That's basically it. Michi.
I have a couple questions. So one, in these rooms here, where is the doors and windows?
What room? It was obliterated.
Oh, I thought it was just this room that was obliterated. I don't think it was these ones.
The other rooms are all still standing.
Okay, so where would the doors and windows be on this one right here specifically?
It's kind of vague. I'm gonna say there's a door here, and there appears to be a window there.
Oh no, I didn't see the blink. Could you do that one more? No, let me.
Here's where the window. Here's where the door. I'll draw it.
Yeah, if you want to just draw it, because it's not updating on my thing.
There.
It's here. I'm refreshing really quick on my page.
Gotcha.
So, okay, window there. Okay, so I have an idea for something to do, but I've never done it before. I'm not sure how this would work. I would assume it's just a basic attack roll.
Just tell me what you want to happen.
What I want to do is like how if you shoot close to someone with a gun, you can maybe deafen them a little bit.
Yeah.
Like how we did with Mage. I want to do that here to kind of subdue the one person that I know that we probably need a little convincing to do my goal. And
right, I am going to need you to designate a target here. Okay.
So,
you're going to try and deafen me?
Yeah, I'm going to try to deafen you just to subdue, because status effects on someone that's big and burly probably better than trying to attack you outright.
Okay.
So would that just be an attack roll? And
so you're going to make an attack roll. It's going to have a -2, but instead of being against her defense or affected by it, she is going to have to roll stamina plus survival.
Even though I have Danmaku Dance, which lets me apply my defense to ranged attacks.
So I'm gonna say this is not an attack. She's not trying to hit you.
It's non-lethal.
She's trying to basically fire a really loud gun near enough to you to maybe deafen you.
I'm shooting it up in the air so I don't hit anybody with it, but I want to deafen her. So I'm gonna do that.
Like a flashbang, kind of.
Yeah, like a. Okay. Well, except for not blinding, it's more of a deafening thing.
All right.
What am I rolling?
Stamina plus survival. She is rolling firearms plus dexterity.
Yep. So firearms, dexterity.
Both of you still have. You can absolutely use your. We rely on her.
I am.
Pool for this.
God damn it.
Woof.
Ouch.
Well.
The player person is glad about this. The character person is not.
So, you fire the gun very loudly next to her.
Backflip out of the way.
Purposely overcharging it because it's kind of like a futuristic high-tech gun.
Yeah.
And Elena, this isn't the first time you had gunshots going off near you. You're practically half deaf. You live in Detroit. So this was just, it kind of startled you a little bit. confused you, but doesn't actually have any effect on you.
Okay. And then
Are her eyes glowing green?
Yes.
Question: attacks of opportunity are not in this game,
Nope.
correct?
No.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm going
crap.
to move. I forget how I determine my movement speed. I think it's just
It's speed. That's number of squares.
oh,
Yep.
Speed is the number of okay. So
Dixie?
I'm gonna what?
Okay, finish your turn. Finish.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3.
You can just use the arrow keys to like move your character.
I'm moving. I'm just counting it. I'm moving here to get into cover, but so that if people go across, I can see them.
Alright.
And then that's my turn.
Yamamoto.
I have a problem.
What?
Yeah.
Just refresh your page. Oh. Yeah, his he might have to restart his computer.
Oh shit.
What did he
I
do?
mean,
Yeah,
we can
I
take
can't-
another bio break. That's fine.
Yeah, we can take a little quick break.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sec.
Okay.
Everyone, take a break. Think
Like
about
I
what
said,
you want.
this these
Think
maps
about
are
what you
very
want to
big
do
for
on your
Roll20
turn. All that
to
stuff.
handle.
Fun stuff.
Wait a minute. I just realized I'm surrounded by
We will be
evil
right back.
coteries.
All right. What do Yamamoto?
I'm rereading what you sent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tom, this is a very important question to ask.
Okay.
Do I, as Himamari, recognize that Rika is also under the effect?
Yep. You also know that Michiko is under the effect. You're all friends. You're finally all together.
Wait, you
You're
said
at peace.
Michiko?
Yeah. You, Ruby, Sapphire, half the staff in this hospital.
There are some of those here who are not.
Now, here's my question to that.
Uh-huh.
From what you told me,
Yep.
would I think to grab Lena or grab Rika and bring Rika closer?
You are under you are aware that Rika is under the effect, so she is not needed for that.
Okay.
You need to grab people who are not affected.
And I will attempt to grab Lena then.
Okay.
Grapple, strength plus brawl, huh?
Sounds
and
like
I'm not transformed still.
Oh my god.
And I have
Why?
special...
Why would I be transformed?
Yeah.
I've been not directed to transform. I've just been told to grab people.
Oh my god.
I mean, to the best of your ability.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to need to transform to pull this off.
I mean, you do you, Nick.
All right.
Mari's about to die because Lena's just gonna punch her in the face and kill her because she's not transformed.
So be it.
So,
all right.
So what would the roll be?
That's a brawl plus strength. It's a contested brawl plus strength versus her brawl plus strength.
Plus my specialty.
You may add your we rely on her dice onto it too if you want. I'm fully ready for the upset of the century, though. I'm ready for that. This has that first mission of XCOM vibe where half your team gets mind controlled and it's all rookies. What are you gonna do, Lena? I'm ready for this. I'm pumped. Let's fucking go.
Kindly tell him to fuck right off. And with 8, can I throw him across the room?
I'd say that's with 8. Yeah, I'd say you could pick a direction.
Well,
you said it, Linus.
Oh, no.
I saw. You know, I've seen.
Oh, no.
I've seen Michiko. I've seen Michiko with green eyes, and I've seen Yakamoto with green eyes.
Both of them have turned to face you, and you've seen that.
Yes.
Rika's looking away.
No, I've seen Akamoto and Yamamoto. Sorry.
Correct. Yep.
Is there a water cooler in here?
I'd say there's a bubbler
there would probably
here.
Be like an ice bucket.
There's
a place to get a cup for water, yo.
Yeah. There's a little bubbler right here. I think that's a pillar, actually. Whoever's.
Well,
Yeah, that's a little bubbler.
That's fair. There is one here too.
I don't want to throw Yamamoto through the wall at Akimoto.
Uh-huh.
If she were in the doorway, the two would be getting really close. But Yamamoto is going to make a beeline straight for literally. It's. I'm gonna two-hander and just heave ho while yelling, "Take a drink!" and just whip her as hard as I can.
She flies upside down, back hitting the water cooler, falls onto the ground. The water just spills all over Yamamoto. I'm gonna say like
Does it break?
Like 2 non-lethal damage.
Does it break the stupid mind control effect?
Nope. doesn't even shake it.
Oh.
Yamamoto, you still have full movement. Oh shit.
Someone wants to die.
Lena, you need to come with us. You need to understand the light.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ruby is going to take the scepter, go right up to the edge of the bubble here, where Sophia is like just sawing away.
Yeah.
And she's just going to hold the rod up right in Sophia's face.
Sophia,
And
don't look.
There is a flash of light.
Bye, Sophia.
And Sophia is going to have to make another roll.
Oh, she resisted it once before. Come on.
She does have some fucking ball and
Come on.
inner light.
Contested roll. Win it, Sophia.
Here's Sophia.
Yes!
Hot diggity dog. And then there is Ruby. Just make sure it's transformed.
Yes.
Hot damn.
Tempestive for you.
Yeah. Sophia does not.
She doesn't possess Valiant Mind?
She does not.
Fool.
She relies on her massive inner light. And
yeah, that's incredibly high.
Ruby is holding the rod up, and Sophia just like redoubles her efforts, and Ruby is like taken aback by the display. Lena, you're up.
Well, we're gonna ignore these two. And I'm gonna saddle up right next to Sophia and swing as hard as I can against this shield.
Okay.
And I'm gonna burn my final 2 dice. Smash. Let me make sure that that's correct.
The two of you, if that is the correct amount of damage.
I don't think it is, because it's not taking the Kensai's, because the Kensai is technically brawl. Yeah, that's why. Add 3 to that. Ooh. So 9.
All right. So the two of you, back to back, pull back for one big swing, and both of you strike at the exact same point, and the bubble shatters, knocking back everyone in.
Good.
Rika, what do you do?
Rika is going to come up to Kishimiki and say, "Look, I think we can help Ruby if we can get close enough to talk to her, and you and I are the best at that. So let's move in together, all right?" And I'm going to move here, and I'm going to use a subterfuge roll, if that's all right. If we can do rolls against players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this scenario, yeah.
I think it's, what, wits plus composure to resist it?
Correct. I would need a wits plus composure from Kishimiki.
And I'm burning my willpower.
Okay.
You fucking monster!
How do you have willpower?
He gained a willpower from having envy. As
it turns out, the staff of envy forced him to...
Yep.
I hope you roll more than I hope you get more than 6 successes. Let's see. What's that one achievement in World of Warcraft in Ulduar, Alone in the Dark?
Yup.
All right. Kishimiki, you fully believe that Rika has your
Could I roll to see if I could see the color of her eyes? Since I put 2 and 2 together before.
Ooh.
So because she rolled an exceptional success in a 6, I'm going to say you see that her eyes are jade, and you believe that she has somehow been able to fight through it to tell you that.
Okay.
You believe that somehow Rika Tanaka has overcome the spell, and that her saying, I think we need to get close as possible in order to help Ruby, is completely above board.
I mean, my plan was to destroy the staff. So does that affect that whatsoever?
You might have to get close to do that. I'm going to say you...
Because, like, I still control my actions.
You still control your actions.
But you've been influenced to maybe change
So,
your strategy.
You can get close with the intent of destroying or doing something with the scepter.
But I don't have to believe that I'm, like... Because I didn't want to, like, hurt Ruby.
Well, he said he think he can help Ruby.
Rika says that they think that there's a way for you guys to help Ruby.
Yeah, and I thought that was by destroying the staff, so does anything really change?
If you are still getting close to it, then yes.
Why do I have to get close, though?
Because you've been convinced that it's a good idea.
The intent is to manipulate you. You have been manipulated.
But I'm not mind controlled.
No.
No.
You've been convinced. It'd be like
I'm very confused right now.
It's like someone making a good point. They made an argument, and you're like, oh, that's a good idea, because it's like, oh, well, maybe you put 2 and 2 together in your head, and people who are far away get mind controlled. Maybe the staff isn't as dangerous as up close. So you've been convinced that maybe we should get closer. It might be safer.
But my character wouldn't get close.
Well, you've been convinced.
Normally, no. Because this other character is attempting to influence you, and they rolled higher in doing so, because of the social, like, mechanics of the game, like, your character is convinced. You might not be convinced. You, Amanda, are not convinced. But...
Yeah.
Kishimiki...
How does it feel to be forced to do something because of a social
Oh my
role?
god!
Like, I can still choose not to, though. Right?
No,
because I'm not mind controlled.
No, you lost the role.
Like, I can take her words as I want to.
You can interpret them how you want, however Kishimiki interprets them to be correct. So you would need to follow up with that in mind.
My interpretation is, oh, I didn't want to hurt Ruby in the first place.
So here is a way to do so.
I'm so lost how this works in combat.
I apologize for doing it, but the alternative was a chance die on a brawl and a strength roll, so I'm going to play to my strengths.
Because you don't want to hurt Ruby, and she's saying you don't want to hurt Ruby, this is the way to do it by going closer. You would theoretically go closer because he succeeded on the roll. You can do whatever you want, but theoretically you should be going closer and then doing whatever you want.
Okay, that's fucking bullshit that you could do social stuff to other players in game.
Normally you can't. At this point, the other players are the enemy. It would be as if an NPC came up and lied to you. Even if you, Amanda, know that's a lie, Kishimiki would have to believe it if they fail the roll.
And also, you know Rika,
For the purpose of this scenario, Rika is not a fellow player. Rika is an enemy NPC. I'm allowing them to control those characters so that they have something to do while all this is happening.
Right.
But under normal circumstances, assume I am controlling Rika, and Rika approached you and lied to you. And Kishimiki rolled low enough that she had to believe that lie.
Yeah, your character believes what Rika told her. Doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah. Like, otherwise, social roles are literally, there's no point in them.
But then, like, what's the difference between, like, a mind control spell and then just, like, socially lying to someone in game?
You've been convinced to go and try. You've been convinced to get close. How you do it is up to you.
Yeah. You have agency in how you approach this.
Okay.
If it's mind control, I would have just moved you to where I want you to go.
Right.
Yeah. If it was mind control, I wouldn't say. I would just be like, your character moves to here.
Effectively, your character has to now start getting closer and closer to Ryuga.
As long as you, the player, move this character closer in some way, then you are following, like, the letter of the law, essentially. But because it's not mind controlled, you can kind of, like,
you can still throw your
wiggle,
boomerang.
Or you have
you
wiggle
can do
room.
whatever you want.
You can still attack the staff. You can still do it.
You can lawyer your way
convince
through
the
it.
Ruby,
If it was mind controlled, you couldn't
but you have
lawyer
to go
your way
slightly
through
closer.
All right.
That's how. Otherwise, there'd be no point in any of you having composure, because composure is how you defend yourself from social manipulation.
I mean, the same thing happened to me when we
Also
fought
true.
with Doki, so
Yep.
You're no exception.
This essentially cost me like 2 to 3 wisps because I was like building up actions.
You can still
do the thing.
You can still do those things. You just have to get.
You're
close.
gonna have to get close though. It puts you at a risk, but you can still do the thing that you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Sapphire is going.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I mean, with an initiative like that, Sapphire certainly is.
Close, so, the shield shattered and knocked Sapphire back. So does that mean she's facing us?
Yes.
Can we see her eyes?
Yep, they're green.
Fuck.
Yep. Very much fuck. And she is going to rush towards you. And she is going to attack. What is your defense?
8.
Okay, she is going to have to subtract 8.
8 dice from the pool.
Yep. -8.
Oh, she used her invocation.
Correct. You take.
You didn't make that an attack roll either.
I didn't.
So
I
oofed. What's the weapons damage?
3.
So I take 6 lethal wounds.
Correct.
Oof.
As she rushes forward with her spear, catching your sword with her shield, she stabs right through you with the spear, impaling you.
For those who aren't mind-controlled assholes because they're weak-minded fools, there's a lot of blood, and Lena may or may not be on the verge of death.
Sophia is going to shout that she's not going to lose any more friends today. She repeats that. And she is going to Ooh. I'm actually going to have her make a a compromise roll.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is her lifelong friend.
Yo.
Okay.
A compromise. I believe that is based on her current belief.
Yep.
4 dice.
Can you in this game say I'm gonna do non-lethal damage and just
Yeah,
do non-lethal
absolutely.
damage? So
Yep.
couldn't she just do that until Sapphire's knocked out?
She succeeds. I'm gonna have to figure out what condition Sophia gets later, but she succeeds, and she is going to. She is going to straight up attack Sapphire. Oh, good lord! I forgot about how high Sapphire's defense is. Nope. No hit. The shield is completely blocking it. Pressed in between them.
Whoa, minus fucking 12
Yup.
dice.
Kishimiki.
Yo.
Start your slow walk.
Alright. I am
By
going to change into a bull.
By the way,
Ooh.
I'm a.
Ox.
By the way, I'm a.
And I would like to remind you that I did declare I was hidden around
Correct.
a corner.
Yeah, no.
And
Ruby
I've-
doesn't know about you.
Wonderful.
All right.
And then I would like to charge and knock Ruby so the staff falls out of her hand.
Okay, so that is the intent of your attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to need you... Let me take a look at your character sheet and compare it to what an ox would have for strength.
Like, this is like red flag, Toro.
All right, so you transform into a bull. I'm going to say I would like you to temporarily... You know, I'm going to make this roll for you.
All right. Easy enough.
I cannot modify your sheet. What the hell? Hold on.
Is it because I have it open?
Maybe.
Do I have to close out of it?
Possibly. Nope, I can modify it. It just doesn't show me that when I'm doing it. So I'm going to say a bull has a strength of 6. I think.
Yep.
I'm going to say 6.
Seems about right.
If a gorilla's 8, a bull would be 6.
Mhm.
And the brawl is going to be a 5. And so you are attempting to knock her down strictly in order to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, it is not letting me click on anything on your sheet. Can you make...
I will close out and see.
No, that's fine actually. I don't think it's you. I think it's purely on mine.
Does it work now?
Click on strength, click on brawl, and then click on...
Hold on. Let me pull it back up. I just closed it. And now it's... This is great.
We are...
Roll 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a reason we're not doing roll 20 anymore after
You
this.
refreshed the page?
I'm refreshing right now.
Himawari.
Himawari character sheet.
Mhm.
Boom.
Strength plus brawl.
Okay.
Feel free to add however many dice you can from your pool. And you are taking a negative 6 from Ruby's defense.
Oh, wait. Just straight up strength plus brawl?
Yes.
Alright. So we will do...
So you're taking...
Hold on, let me do math for a minute.
How many extra dice do you want to add on from We Rely on Her? You can add up to 5.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 6 transform. Plus 3 is 9. You said -6.
-6.
Would put me at 3.
Then you can add
So,
plus 5.
10.
So it would be whatever your roll is plus or -1.
Okay.
Holy fuck! In the words of not taking things seriously, look at that fucking quote.
Yikes.
Hey!
Ooh.
You bashed the ruby.
All right.
Don't you have to be next to her?
I charged.
Move your damn character.
So you do move right up close. Hmm. Oh gosh. Nope, she already tried using it once. So she already tried using it this until before her next turn. So you manage to knock her over, and the rod goes flying into the air. As soon as it goes,
Oh, I want to grab that thing.
everyone is released from from the control.
They're released right now?
Good.
They are
Yay.
all released. And you see Sophia, and she looks down at where the spear is.
Does Sapphire still have the spear stuck in
Yes.
me like a pig?
She transforms, like immediately recognizes what's going on, transforms so that the spear disappears, and she tries to like catch you.
Well, no, I spend a wisp and stay standing and just vomit out blood.
And Sapphire is bawling her eyes out, apologizing profusely.
Well,
Sophia is hugging it out with her, and Ruby is on the ground crying in frustration, saying, I just wanted all of us to be together. Here, at the end.
Is it my turn next?
Turns are over.
okay.
Can I?
Combat has ended.
Oh, combat is over.
I want to go over
shit.
here and
It's not over.
yeah, no. Can I go over here and check
smashing
the?
this thing.
Oh, I wasn't
touching
gonna
this.
touch it yet.
Okay. Hold
Guys,
on,
we don't want
everyone.
to touch it yet.
I would
I'm
like
going
to
to
smash
smash
it with
it.
my hoof.
All right, it
Okay,
occurs to me
smashing without
maybe
touching.
initiative was important.
Yeah,
Holy
a little bit.
shit.
Uh-huh.
Holy
That's
balls.
why I said
Okay.
it's my turn.
So
Let's all go back.
we're gonna fuck, I already
Yeah, good
let
job.
me pull it back up.
The
Maybe
next
it's
person
saved
up was Dick.
Yep,
It was me
next
next.
person up
Okay.
is Akamoto.
Okay.
Alright.
Akamoto.
Wait, hold on. Can Yuki put a bubble?
Yuki's not hiding?
Yuki is staying the fuck away from the rod.
Oh, okay.
Yuki looks terrified of it.
Okay.
Akamoto.
Okay. I want to go at least this far. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now.
Mhm.
I want to look at the rod and see if I can ascertain if there's any danger in touching it. Because what I want to do is I want to take
Occult
it and
plus
snap
intelligence.
it into half. Occult plus intelligence. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me do that really quick. Occult, and I'm using my last 5. We rely on her dice.
Okay.
So just a second here. 5, 2.
This thing is really bad. Very, very bad. Not something that you want to touch.
Okay. I want to tell everybody, do not actually physically touch this. Smash it with a melee weapon. I don't think my gun can actually snap it or damage it in any way because it's a projectile versus a melee weapon. So someone with a melee weapon, smash it to bits right now.
All right. Yamamoto.
I go rushing over to my mom.
She looks very confused, and
The
she's
wall's
looking
missing,
around.
right?
Yeah, the walls are missing, and she seems shocked, and she asks if you're okay.
Oh, she's not transformed.
Yeah. She's also really confused by all the cosplayers in here.
Mom, are you
How
okay?
about the
I'm
fact
fine.
that-
How are you? Just
I'm good. What happened to my office?
Why is half of it missing?
Oh yeah, where's Oswaldo?
That's important right now.
Asking the real
He's in
questions
the hand
here.
sterilization station.
The real questions here.
Oswaldo's gonna pick up the staff and disappear because he's evil.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now
Now the initiative comes to bite us in the ass.
I'm thinking.
Do we need a talking stick? Not the staff.
If Ruby picks it up, it's gonna be
yes, the
talk
talking
and
stick
no
has
one
the
else.
stuff.
Let's take turns. Causing green eyes.
I'm gonna say Ruby recognizes that even if she took the rod, it's not going to.
It won't save
It
you.
won't end well. And
She's got a bull to contend with.
there is a bull currently on top of her. So that is
almost goring. Yeah, there's a bull goring her.
And she's going to say, "This is not how it's supposed to end." Do whatever you want. Lena, it's your turn.
Well, I reflexively spent a wisp as to not have to roll unconsciousness, which means all my wound penalties are now wound bonuses. So we're gonna go over here. I'm going to intentionally upgrade one of the lethal wounds to an aggravated wound, so I can use Seraphic Fury. And we are going to smash this thing with as many aggravated wounds as I can inflict.
Okay.
I'm going to apply my invocation to it.
Roll the really, really absurdly big dice. And remember how many dice you're rolling here.
Smash so hard I can call you Becky.
Let's see.
Make sure to use any of the floating dice I gave you if you have them.
I spent them resisting, you dumb fucks.
I'll have you know I didn't attack you once.
Let's see, modifiers +6 to cancel out the negative, +4, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10 aggravated damage against this staff.
10 aggravated damage. You hit it dead on, striking it in the center, and there's a bright flash of light. And it immediately ricochets around the entire hospital with the amount of force that you put into this. And it finally lands here.
Next to the
completely intact.
Oh, god damn it.
Michiko Akamoto, since you've already rolled to try to identify this, and Kishimiki, you can also roll because the two of you have been studying this thing. Make an occult plus intelligence check.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement.
+2?
Yes, you get the +2 from your previous.
Wait, I get to do it again?
Yes.
Do I get any bonuses for succeeding on the last one?
Let's say a +1.
Intelligence plus occult
yes.
+2.
Just a second. Intelligence. Occult.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that's.
Oh yeah, you're not a.
Wait, what?
You're trying to bullet.
What? I have intelligence and occult selected on mine.
You have attack roll turned on the roller.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, that wasn't an attack. That was purely a roll.
Let me.
Strength plus ball +2, huh?
We're so close.
Hold on.
to Foundry.
I got a 3 at least.
You did get a 3.
That's something.
I got a 2.
Okay, so Himawari, both of you recognize that it appears that physical damage did nothing to this thing.
Oh, even though it was powered up with the queen's magic.
Yes, Michiko Akamoto, your general observation loosely of various occult artifacts and legendary items, you know that these things are never simple to destroy. Cursed objects like this typically have a long sort of ritualistic method of destroying them, like, oh, it needs to be like the full moon and you need to strike it with a smith's hammer that has been handed down to blah 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 blah.
Or like it has to be actually a Mount Doom and actually fires that are actually
there's
Mount Doom.
very specific rituals for destroying these things because they are so powerful.
Well,
Whacking it is just gonna send it around real in a lot of directions.
I'm
we do
surprised
know
that
we
didn't
shouldn't
kill
actually
someone.
directly touch it, so how about we wrap it up at least and get away from Ruby? So we don't want to directly touch this, is what I'm saying.
Well, Ruby's on my next on my list of agenda items.
Well, it's not my turn anyways.
All right, it's Rika Tanaka's turn. Pray tell, how many different
he knows what I wanted
conditions
to do.
are on you?
4, 5 actually. I have the 4 that you gave me and a derangement.
Very cool.
None of them openly affect what is going to happen here, except for like needing to be center of attention, which the thing that I planned to do would definitely put me at the center of attention.
Well, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't help but notice that you noticed what I wanted to do when everyone scrambled at the end of the initiative, and then you put it next to me. So...
It was random chance that it landed there.
Sure. Sure it was, buddy.
I mean, I hit it so hard it should have gone through the wall.
Rika picks up the staff.
I'm going to need you to make a composure plus inner light.
I bet this goes extremely well. Should have saved the willpower.
Oh my god. Are you just gonna wave that shit around and make your speech, boy? 'Cause...
Not knowing that it's mind controlling everyone in the process.
I might. It'd be really funny. Ooh. Probably still not enough.
You pick it up. You pick it up, and it's surprisingly light. And it doesn't feel like anything.
And it's mine.
But it's definitely yours. This feels like it's very important to you.
Oh, god damn it.
No one else should have this because it's yours. It's what a queen would have. I'm going to need you to gain a shadow. And
here
also 2 beats.
Yeah.
Wow.
And suddenly you all hear something. It resonates inside your mind. And you just, as you hear this thing, you see Ruby is shaking her head and she's going, no, it's too late. And you hear a bell tolling.
Oh no.
And it tolls 12 times.
Oh god dang it.
And suddenly, Chiyo Yamamoto, the receptionist, Ruby, any other bystander that's in here, all of their necks split open.
Oh.
And blood pours up into a disc that forces the roof off of the hospital.
What?
Letting all of the rain pour inside. And you all look up and you see a massive ghastly figure standing next to the mountain.
Oh.
No thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Paradox.
And you
is
see
in the air.
all around you, there is blood swirling upwards into almost like a tornado that is all spiraling towards this figure that is standing next to the mountain.
Bloodnado.
A band of light appears around each of your necks, holding fast against the pull of this magical force. The band lasts a number of rounds equal to your inner light.
Oh, okay, I'm dead.
It does what?
It keeps
The-
us
the-
from getting our neck split open.
The
For
white
that
halo.
many
You can
rounds.
see all yourselves at the bottom of the screen here.
The white halo keeps you alive for 3 fucking seconds.
So, I guess we still have the initiative order. We could go based off of that. Rika Tanaka, you picked up the rod, and that was pretty much your action.
Yep.
The turn order's gone.
I can see it.
That's all that matters.
Sapphire is trembling beneath this sight, and she's holding Sophia close, apologizing profusely. Sophia is going to return the favor. Kishimiki, what's your current inner light?
It's either 1 or 2.
Sorry, roll 20 crashed for me.
Probably a 1.
2.
It's a 2.
Ooh.
So you have this turn and the next to... What do you want to do?
6 seconds.
Oh god.
This figure is miles away. He's looking at you from across a river next to a mountain. You're inside a hospital where the roof has just been blown off of. There's a storm of blood all pouring towards this
and
massive
I'm an
figure.
ox.
You're an ox.
Start running.
Is this... What do you want to do being an ox? Do you want to be an ox?
Be an ox and hightail it out.
Okay.
Wow.
That's valid.
I would like to recall and see if this is... I mean, can we assume that this is the same figure that was described to us?
The Gashada sorry. Are you referring to what Hatter said?
The one that sucks out all of the blood from everybody?
Yes. The Gashadakuro.
Does it want my nose?
I mean, it doesn't have a nose.
It wants all our noses.
How do I not have
Different demigod.
Gashadakuro in my monster manual?
This is the first time you've encountered one since you've had a manual.
You're gonna spend the last 6 seconds. You're gonna spend the last 6 seconds of your life figuring out what it is.
Document.
I mean, that's a valid thing for you to do on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Kishimiki, you do accurately call that this is the Gashadakuro. It is here to decimate the city of Kyoto, as far as you can tell.
Oh, is there a... Where's that damn bell?
You don't know where the bell is. You guys never found it.
I feel like there's nothing I can do.
Would you like to end your turn?
Hold on.
Would you like to end your turn?
I would like to use the remaining trace the threads and switch my focus to see if I can get an image of who knows where the bell is before I potentially die.
You see in your mind's eye a figure that you do not recognize at all. You've never seen him before. He has kind of a withered look, like long, dried, kind of a pale blue skin. He has a long beard and mustache, and he is wearing very fine clothes, very culturally Chinese. His fingernails are long and decayed, and he seems to have some sort of like a paper sticker that kind of is pasted on his forehead. You're not really sure what that is. Maybe it's some cultural thing. It's not in Japanese. It appears to be in Chinese. He has long fangs. And yeah, you don't recognize who that is, though.
Cool. I'm going to hold on to that image and hope it comes with me to the next life.
Okay. Michiko Akamoto.
Okay, so first I want to preface by saying that I saved up all my XP so I can get an extra inner light. So I'm at 3 inner light right now. So I have 3 turns with this.
You have 3 turns.
I do have 3 turns. So what I'm going to do on my first turn, and this, I'm not sure how this is going to work.
Well,
so I'm going to say
just tell me what it is.
I'm going to say it. So what I want to do is I want to dig deep, because I'm still transformed. I want to dig deep into my queen's inner knowledge and everything like that. I want to put my hand on the blood book, the book that I have,
Okay.
and I want to put my other hand out towards the being, and I want to cast what was it again? It was I want to cast my my Book of Yokai spell
to put that into the book.
To try to get as much information as I can. I'm hoping that calling for my queen and touching the other book that I have, that maybe something will infuse.
I'll need you to roll the following 2 things. So first, your first turn will be calling your queen, just so you're aware.
Okay.
And then the second turn will be imprinting it into the book.
Okay.
Assuming this
so
is.
What do I do to call my queen?
You're going to need. So for you, it's intelligence plus inner light.
Okay.
Because of your queen.
Yes. Perfect. Intelligence and inner light. Okay. That's something.
Okay. So you'll find out next turn.
Yep.
Yamamoto. What do you want to do?
What do I need to do to call my queen?
Oh wait, so inner light is the number of turns we have?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
So I get 1 more?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, alright.
For you, it would be inner light plus presence. Actually, no, sorry. Inner light plus wits for you. You are spades, right?
Yep.
Yep. Inner light plus spades. What's the intent?
What are you beseeching your queen for?
Yeah. Because Dixie laid out exactly what she wanted to, like, she was drawing the power for.
Okay. I am beseeching my queen to... My mother is dead in my arms.
Yes, she is.
Yep.
Absolutely dead.
I am beseeching my queen. I know I'm as much of an airhead as she is, she realizes there's nothing in this situation that they could pull off that's going to stop what's about to come.
We'll see about that.
But maybe you get one last moment with your mother.
I beseech my queen for something else.
Okay.
Bringing my mom back.
Okay. Well, what is it?
To give all my to make sure everything that I know gets passed on to the next person successfully.
So, unfortunately, that's not gonna be quite doable. I'm gonna preface you can try if that's what she would want to try to do.
It's more. I'm trying.
You're passing this knowledge to the queen, right?
Sorry, you know what? No.
Okay.
She would ask for a chance.
She
doesn't care she doesn't care what she would have to give up in return. The chance to fix this.
Okay. Fantastic. I need you to roll wits plus inner light.
And the 5 that I have left from the...
Yep, go ahead.
You
So Ruby is going to pull out a tiny crystal that is embedded in her necklace. She's going to hold it aloft. Actually, no. Ruby died.
Yeah, Ruby's dead.
Yep.
Ruby's very
She
dead.
had too many. Yep, my bad. Just gonna X her right out of there. Lena Fisher.
So is this considered a new scene?
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay. Well, hold on a minute.
Uh-oh. Don't die, friend.
Wait, if this was considered a new scene, then Nick shouldn't have been able to use the 5 dice.
I am.
That is true.
I am comatose and dying.
All right. Cool. And you only had one inner light, so that was your...
I'm dead.
Okay. The band of light ebbs into a sliver that finally collapses under the pressure. You give in to the despair, and you see your light pour out with your blood, shimmering and spiraling into the sky.
Oh.
You do notice... Well, everyone else notices. You're dead.
I don't notice anything.
You don't know.
Unconscious.
Everyone else notices.
I literally bled to death before this thing could kill me.
This light-infused stream of blood. There's dozens of other of these very unique streams of blood all across Kyoto. They're all siphoning into the skeleton on the mountain. You fall to the ground limp and lifeless. Rika Tanaka.
I mean, if there was ever a time to give a speech, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean...
You don't understand. I have to spend a minute doing that. I've got 6 seconds.
You got 6
Correct.
fucking seconds.
So I'm not going to give a speech. What I do need to know is all the people who have beseeched their queens or done some other thing that is basically giving up or asking for divine intervention, have they done that out loud?
I'm going to say it's definitely visible. It's something that you could detect.
You visibly see me reach my hand out like I'm going to cast my Book of Yokai spell that you've seen before. I just do it slightly differently with my hand over at the book and me muttering something under my breath.
The rest of them are very much giving into the situation.
It's time.
I wouldn't call it giving.
What are you going to do?
Rika looks at the rest of them and says, you're all giving up? We're princesses. We're here to stop this sort of thing. We need to be the light when there is no light, and that's what we're going to be. And she holds aloft the staff, and she pulls out the 6 wisp crystals that she has, and also channels all of the wisps that she has into the staff. Basically, I'm powering up this staff as much as I can. I'm going to blast this thing. And asks everyone else, I need you to lend all of your magical energy. We're going to blast this thing. End of turn.
Okay. Sapphire is going to join hands with you, recognizing all this, as is Sophia. Kishi?
I'm just putting this out there.
All right. I will do that, but before I do, I would like to transform back into a person.
Okay.
Grab hands and outwardly pray to my queen, which understands the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth, for protection, guidance, and pleading that this is not the correct cycle of life and death.
Okay. Akamoto, do you continue with your ritual? Or do you join hands?
I still have 2 turns, so my plan is this turn I'm going to finish my ritual. Next turn I will join hands.
He'll be dead by then.
They will...
You're the only one with 3.
Friend. You're the only
I
one
mean, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that, though.
That's true.
That's true.
You can't act on that information.
That's absolutely true. So
I can't act on that information. I don't get a sense of how much time we have, seeing that I already saw Lena
I think people's inner light is very personal.
True. Based. So you see us all joining hands, probably some glowy staff, and are you going to sit there and say, "Hold on, let me finish my spell"? Or are you going
I mean, you're all approaching this in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say which one's going to be right?
Yeah, it's completely valid that if maybe her queen does make the difference. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you, Dixie, what do you want your character to do? Don't worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They already have a bunch of them joining hands. If at some point I can do it at the last second, I want to finish my spell. And then if at the last second I can do the last thing, I can do that. But otherwise,
roll.
Yeah, we'll see that.
I think it's intelligence plus occult for Book of Yokai.
Yes.
All right.
Do I get any bonuses for holding on to the other book that I have from past
That is
Lapis?
that. I assume you're transcribing it into that book.
Oh, I thought I was getting into the Book of Yokai, but I'm holding the other book as like a power source or a means of like.
Oh, I thought you meant you were holding on to the book to make sure that your knowledge actually stays.
Is my Book of Yokai a oh, what's the word for it?
I suppose it is internalized to you, so actually that wouldn't be necessary. Yeah, get a +2.
Okay, sweet. +2. Oh my goodness. So intelligence, vault, transformed. +2. Okay. So I have the 2 from Calling My Queen and the 2 from this. Hopefully that works out for something.
All right. I will let you know later if there is an entry added.
Okay.
Yamamoto, do you join hands?
What is the response from my queen?
So the Queen of Spades is going to respond with, I have given you a new chance. You just have to believe.
I go over to, so I'll get up and I'll join. Giving everything possible.
Rika.
You're powered up.
I'm going to need everyone else to roll Inner Light plus whatever is your highest. Gosh, what are they called?
Attribute?
No, not attribute. Your highest invocation.
Ah.
So Inner Light plus your highest invocation.
Is that minus me?
Yeah, it's up for you.
Okay.
It doesn't let us.
What? Inner light plus your invocation?
It's not letting me.
You don't have Inner Light highlighted.
That's
true.
You
can only select Inner Light.
Oh yeah, it doesn't let you highlight both.
Oh.
Just do one and then add it as a modifier. The other one.
Yeah, just
exactly.
Yeah.
Roll your invocation and add your Inner Light.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what are we rolling? Inner light and
whatever your highest invocation is.
Sorry, friends.
okay.
Wait, what am I doing? What am I thinking? Just give them all your wisps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, that's a shame.
That
You
was
get 7 wisps from me.
Yeah, type in how many wisps you currently have.
I need Lena's 2. I know you're dead, but they flew out of your body. I saw
the
them.
actual chat, hun. Into Okie.
No, they got sucked into the skeleton.
Ah, fuck.
Into
Yeah.
this
God
chat,
damn
hun.
it.
God damn it, Mike!
All right, 3
Fuck all
wisps,
of you.
7 wisps.
You
Do
said-
I hear?
I thought you were doing a.
Sapphire
I thought you were
has an
being
additional
sarcastic.
5.
Type in how many wisps you have,
What?
and you typed in how many
Tyler.
wisps you have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
So I need you to roll Inner Light
That's a shame. I had 8 wisps to give.
plus. This sounds like Resolve to
I got
me.
the spear out of you.
This sounds like Resolve. So Inner Light plus Resolve plus 23 from all the wisps.
I look forward to your 3.
23. 7, 10.
Carry on my wayward
How are you getting 23?
son.
I'm missing someone
from Sapphire and Sophia.
Gotcha. Okay. So I need to add my wisps to that then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
whatever. 20 plus whatever wisps you have.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll just.
You know what? I'm gonna allow.
No, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna allow Akimoto to also throw in her wisps.
Oh, thank you.
So she's not using it for the spell.
How many wisps?
Yeah, I'm not using for the spell. I have 10 wisps.
Are you guys ready?
For your one?
For
the one
55 dice to fly.
Throw it.
I don't have.
Oh my god! If you critically fail, Tyler.
You only got a 19.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. All right.
Oh my god.
You hold the light aloft, and the light coming from this scepter, it completely, it is pushing back the darkness that is surrounding the entirety of Kyoto. And through this bright light, you see the scarlet swarm of blood heading towards this thing. And that light, for a brief second, flashes, collapses in the rod, and then emits a massive beam, a prismatic beam of rainbow-colored light. And you see the skeleton hold up a hand to block, and it pierces through the hand, pierces through the center of its skull, leaving a huge hole. And at the very end, every single one of you collapses to the ground. The blood pours out of your body. But it settles in the air and falls to the ground.
Speak for yourself.
As the massive thing falls, kind of falters for a second, stumbles, and collapses onto the side of the mountain. The darkness fades away, but in the end, you all fall to the ground limp and lifeless. Dead. Everyone in Kyoto is dead. This campaign has ended, and you have all failed.
Boo.
Wait a minute.
Well, time
and
to make
something strange
sheet.
happens.
Oh.
Okay.
You waited just long enough.
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck off.
Wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
You hear this kind of upbeat... Mike, DJ, could you bring me an upbeat main menu theme from like a JRPG of some sort?
Oh, dear Lord.
And you are greeted with the familiar image of Sophia. And as you can see, it says, "Congratulations, you've been defeated for the 100th time. You have unlocked a new game mode." And I'll go ahead and wait for the theme because it is going to be needed for this.
My Lord.
You're actively trying to one-up my Shadowrun transition, aren't you?
I
oh my goodness.
never even thought of that.
Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding.
So, you're back at this screen.
Oh my goodness, it all makes sense now. Holy shit,
plus.
it all makes sense now. Oh my god, I'm so
Game
dumb.
plus.
Why? We had a save game this whole time.
I say fuck and throw my goddamn...
I throw the controller.
Why did
Wait a minute!
figure this out?
So,
Wait a minute!
Ah!
Is that Oswaldo on the main
God
screen?
damn it!
Yep.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to try out New Game Plus?
Yes! You
All
son
right.
of a- EDF!
You have chosen split screen multiplayer. Select your characters and drag them to the box above.
Wait, what?
Wait, what box above?
happening?
Where's
This
box
box.
above?
Ooh, wait, who
I
touched
don't see
that?
a box. Wait,
Was it
where's
you, Mike?
box?
Of course I did.
Whatever you pick, you have now just taken an aggravated damage.
Oh,
Yes,
there's
you
a
can.
box here. Okay,
You can be damaged in character select.
Wait, hold up.
Fuck
So
you.
we can like choose anyone?
If you're unable to choose them, you won't be able to move their token. You notice one thing interesting. The very bottom two rows seem to be characters that need to be unlocked.
Why
Lena
am I-
Fisher was one of them.
Wait a minute.
When you select Lena Fisher, it says this character has been unlocked after you defeated Storm Singer in playthrough number 26.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Tom, I need to fix my brain. Can you give me a second here?
You all can take the minute that you need to
Oh my
select
God.
your character.
Oh, I'm so sad that I
Who-
can't play Choco.
Who renamed?
Oh. Okay. I would totally play Choco, but Choco's not in here.
Oh, they
I'll
don't
play
have
my own
character
character.
sheets.
Well, no.
I was gonna try to drag Choco, but Choco's not in here, and neither is
So let me
Sheen.
be very, very clear here. Whatever you select here will be the character that you are playing for season 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm doing my own character. That's fine.
Ooh. Do you actually have character sheets for everybody?
Mm-mm.
I have character sheets for them. Or you can make the one. But ultimately you will have to play that character. Whatever you select. Mind.
Choco's not in here.
I cannot find who this one was, and somehow it got renamed to Bobbit Siren.
I
Oh,
didn't do
that's-
that. I didn't
that's-
do that.
It's Tomiko.
That's
No, it must have
Monkey.
been me accidentally.
It's Tomiko.
Yeah, it was
Tomiko.
Tomiko. Okay.
I
I
don't
would have
remember her
totally
last name.
picked Choco for this next one, but there's
Fisher's best
You
friend.
could play Snooze. You could play Snooze.
No, you can't. Snooze is locked.
No, it's not.
yeah, I
can't
can move
play-
Snooze.
You can't play Snooze.
Oh,
but
that's
I can.
Shade. I was looking at Shade.
Shade is locked.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Oh, that's who
temptation.
Pastel was.
The temptation.
I'm
is
so sad
real.
that neither of my besties are on here. Oh well. They'll say my besties. I'll say Akamoto.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my character.
Yeah.
You're gonna stick with the character that you've been putting experience points in? Shocker.
Yeah, no fucking.
Yeah, gas.
Yeah, rather than start
Yeah.
behind.
Maybe.
I
But-
mean,
Oh my goodness,
But
what
all
is
of a
wrong
sudden-
with my website?
A sixth character appears by the name of Femboy Derek.
Oh my
Have you
goodness, is
selected your
Derek
characters?
Yes.
showing? Yeah.
All
I
right.
was very tempted.
Why does Rika have a skull and crossbones?
Because I'm dead,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm
Well,
also very, very.
I like that I start with the same
I
aggravated
should not have a
wound
skull
that
and
killed me.
crossbones.
Wow. It's thematic.
Okay. So you guys have selected this. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna judge. You move on to the loading screen.
Joe.
Oh my god, that
Ouch.
icon on the bottom fucking right.
God, Tom.
Fucking Sophia.
That
Logo!
tooltip though.
Hello!
He
was on the character select,
I know, I
too.
saw that.
He's been on every single one of these scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Randomized seed 581656561, huh?
All right.
That's
So
a phone number.
bum 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 bum.
Where the fuck am I?
Michiko Akamoto.
Hmm.
You are awoken by your friend Choco. She's leaning over and whispering to you, Michi, hey, wake up. Wake up. Somehow you are alive. The continuity of your brutal death to sitting here at a familiar desk makes you want to retch. Your soul feels chipped away. You gain 2 shadows and must make a compromise roll now. Please roll your belief -3.
Oh, okay. do I have to put shadows somewhere? Is that somewhere on the character sheet?
It's on the sheet. Yep,
shadows.
right next to where Interlight is.
Oh, okay. So 2 shadows, and then I do, what was it? Belief -3.
Mm-hmm.
Belief -3. Oh. Whew.
All right. You do not fail. Your belief does not decrease. However, you will end up with a permanent condition.
I will, or
you will.
I do.
Yep, unless you get an exceptional success.
Oh.
So the teacher notices, and she says, Miss Izumagi, perhaps you can answer since you want to talk during class. Who were the first Europeans to visit Japan? And you see Choco kind of is sputtering a bit, and she says,
Can I
British?
save her a little bit and actually answer for her by raising my hand?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do I have to roll anything? Or
yes.
Do I just know?
Intelligence plus academics, unless you remember. This was the first scene.
Oh, no. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm not transformed anymore. Let me take that off.
Nope.
And I'm gonna roll. Oh, I do have a bonus to academics for study retention. Can I use that?
Yep.
What is the bonus again? Is it a +1 or something, or
+1.
how does that work? Okay.
From specialty.
Yep. Why is it not? It didn't roll my. Oh, let me try.
You rolled 0.
Well, I clicked on the intelligence and academics.
Because when you untransformed, it deselects everything.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Okay, so 1. There we go.
All right. You recall that it was the Portuguese.
Okay,
the Byzantine Empire.
I raise my hand, and when she calls me, I say Portuguese.
She says, very good. Yes, it was 2 Portuguese traders arriving on a Chinese ship. Thank you, Miss Akamoto. And you look down at your study guide, and you see the following things in links and info. And it handwritten in your writing at the bottom, it says, why couldn't you save them, Machiko? You get a text from Choco, who is currently trying to hide her face from the teacher. The text says, hey, Michi, are you still on for the gaming club meet tonight? I'm trying to get a head count for ordering food.
Oh, definitely. I'm totally in. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
And with
do I
that...
get the answers for all those, or do I just have the questions there?
With that, we end Season 1.